Hello everybody and welcome to the Lotus 5 Show. My name is Pyrus Maniverse and we are live now with Persona 4 Golden. Woo! You love a good ear bust. Very nice. Continuing off where we left off yesterday. Is it yesterday that I did the streamy thingy?
No, Friday.
Nah, dude, it was yesterday. It was Persona. What do you mean?
You didn't stream yesterday.
Yeah, I did.
Well, you streamed in the morning.
Ada thinks she knows me.
Because you didn't stream at night.
No, I didn't, because I did the thing where I did a thing. But it's fine. So continuing where we left off last morning, we beat Heaven, so now we just kind of chill, I guess. There's a note that says I made this in my chemistry class. Right, everybody loves me at school for some reason. Bunch of weirdos. Royal jelly. That's like a thing that they give to bees, isn't it? Not the thing that makes the thing. Cures enervation and exhaustion. Cute! It's raining. I hate it. Yeah, so we beat Namatame, and now we've got like all the time until the end of his thing to like screw around, I guess, which is cool because we get to do some social link stuff, and hopefully all my friends stop being nervous about Nanako being kidnapped, and we can just let them recover, and I get to go to school and do normal student things and pretend that I don't have a messed up life during the evenings. Yeah, right. They've already stated that they don't know what they'll do with their lives once the case is solved, so the good news for them is that, you know, the... what's it called, the metaverse? I don't want to call it the metaverse, but the collective subconsciousness, I think is what they call it in Persona 3. I'm not too sure. The collective subconsciousness never stops existing because humans are still alive. And that's exciting. Epic. Oh, Diligence leveled up. Nice, nice, nice. Did I win? I think I won. No, I did not. Too bad. I love that he charges me after I'm done eating. 10 out of 10. So Nanako should not be home yet. She should be recovering in the hospital. Am I correct in assuming that? You can work as a janitor at the hospital. So at least I can do something with my social life. Yeah, she's currently in the hospital. Which makes me a little worried. Will I be able to do social links? Because I think that one of the reasons that you couldn't do social links during this section is because Nanako is part of certain ones. I am not in the right place. Hang on. Oh well. Yeah. Who cares if it levels up or not? I'm kind of hyped to try and beat Persona Q by myself after I finish this. Because inevitably after I get a Persona game done, I'm always like, I want more Persona media. And yeah, Persona Q is the next one on my list. I just need to actually get to it, you know? I beat the first dungeon in it, and then it just kind of picks up slowly after that because they just start throwing a lot of stuff left and right at you. I would like to introduce y'all to my wife, over here, and to my mother, over here, and to my mother's dog, right there. You've seen her before. She's a lazy lout. But you know what you haven't seen often? This one. We've got the whole family here, folks. Okay, we actually have... Is no condition... Yeah. I don't care about that. I want to hang out with Naoto. Naoto? No? Oh, Rise wants to... Oh, Naoto, yes! Nice. They allow Nanako-chan to have visitors. Of course, nothing we can do about it. If you don't mind, I'm free today. Yeah, girl. Let's go. I'll walk around anyway. If you don't mind. LOL. What am I stuck on? What's on the ground? I'm foolish. Don't spill this, I'm begging you. Naoto seems a bit relieved despite her protests. Yes. This was in my shoe locker. Naoto was holding a sealed letter. A love letter? A car business?
Yes.
I thought so too at first, but it seems that's not the case. This time the sender's name is clearly written. What's that? I can't hear you, sweetheart.
I was talking to him, but I asked you what you wanted.
I don't know, if they got Baja Blast, I know they won't, but like...
Yeah, it's a Baja Blast.
I will take ginger ale on the account of there being no Baja Blast or any fancy specials flavor of Coke or Pepsi. It's like something I haven't tasted yet, I guess. Naoto's looking at the letter intently. Judging by the name and the handwriting, the sender is a woman. She thoughtfully provided her year in class. Naoto, I'm begging you. It's a secret admirer, but that's not secret. When one factors in the heart-shaped seal as well, it's hard to imagine that this is related to my job in any way. In other words, there's no need to read it. RIP! Look how mad she is. I apologize. I wasted your time with this pointlessness. How misleading. A sealed letter at a time like this. You won't read it? Even if I read it, there's nothing I can do about it. Romantic entanglements are just that. Whether the sender is male or female, I have no intention of responding. I have no time to be dilly-dallying with callow love affairs. I assume the same is true for you. I am actually dating Marie. Saying they love me without even knowing me. Ridiculous. Let's go. That's fair.
Senpai.
Would you like to stop somewhere on the way? There are still some questions I have regarding the murders. Yeah, sure, let's go. Naoto is taking the case seriously. You feel your relationship with Naoto has grown deeper. I'm just gonna try and untangle my wires again. They tend to get like stuck on stuff. Oh no, wait. No, there is a thick wire in the way. Oh my god, we're only level 3 with Naoto. That's balls. Putting the mic on the proper way would probably help. Still stuck? Angie! Stop being stuck. Okay, that's at least better. Reorganize myself a little better. Ooh, the crab walk I had to do there. Now token out. Perform a follow-up attack. Very exciting. Then shall we be off? I wonder if her follow-up is an insta-kill or talk to Naoto about the murders, walk Naoto to her house, and went home. Beep-a-bop-bop-a-bloop. See, this comment about romance is like, hey, wait, get involved with Kanji, please, I'm begging you. I don't think I can level up anything at the moment. I believe I didn't max out my diligence, but it's not too far. Who the hell is calling me at this time of night? You received a text message from Rise. Senpai, I heard you like movies, right? I want to see Roman Paid Holiday. It just came out. Less than 3 of the originals, so I was really looking forward to this remake. Look, I know I can read, okay, but it's just ridiculous. So I'm inviting you, just you, to invite me on a date to see it, just the letter C. So ask me out. Parentheses, accent circonflexe, 3, accent circonflexe, close parentheses. She speaks French. The movie Rise wanted to watch is now being shown at the theater. If you go to the movie theater, perhaps you should invite Rise. So I'm wondering, like, do English keyboards have the accent? I don't think they do, right? But I feel like maybe they do. Yeah, because like that smiley face actually like obviously exists in English. We need understanding and we need diligence to level up. We are actually already maxed out on. Okay, so we can make like if I make envelopes. I did not want to translate. That's expression. Yeah, balls. Speculate from context. Whoops. We'd have the money. Oh well. Still sunny in Inaba. Nice calm music. You have the day off from school today. You've done everything you could do. All you can do now is wait for Nanako to recover. Realize you haven't bought anything from the home. Just don't care. No, I'm not reading because that would be a waste of my time. Actually, I want to say that's why I went there. Bam, bam, bam. Wow, we're like level 56, dude. Like, dang, man. Go out until the evening. That is correct. I would like to leave my home. I actually don't know where Naoto chills. I think most characters will... Most, if not all of them, hang out in the shopping district. So that could be cool. There's Naoto. Marie wants to go on a date.
Hello.
Yeah, I must say, it's just vibing scooter. I can understand why people living in... just really fill the tank. Would you like to go? It seems Naoto wants to go out. Sure. Yes, separate springs, I promise. I believe we did this already. I should have checked for Rise. Naoto has a way cooler, like, scooter, too. Like, the hell, dude. Hot Springs, came here with Naoto. They do the chat, and then I can think about the future. So that we can see what they're gonna do. So we change inside of Naoto, and that gives us Zeodyne. Jeez, dude. Zeodyne I don't really need, but I've also got, like, a bunch of Bufu spells on my character, so, like... What's who? Oh, dogs. We have a, like, as y'all can see, we have a floor-to-ceiling pantry, and the dog gets really curious, is the simplest way to put it. I don't know that I want Zeodyne, like... yeah, okay, we'll take Bufudyne out. No. No, I feel like we'll take Garudine out. I don't need Zeodyne. No, because I have Kanji. Kanji has Zeodyne. Though, granted, I think it would have been a smart... Nah, maybe I should... No, whatever. It would have been an okay idea to remove Garudine with Zeodyne, because Yosuke has acceptable magic powers, whereas Kanji's magic is just kind of sad. Honestly. Like, he did like 70 damage, or 20 damage, versus like how much, like, against those knights, versus like how much actual damage he can make. He could do with an attack. It's just kind of sad. Go to the bar and like actually do better there, you know. Yeah. But then we go to classroom building. We check out who can hang. So if it's Rise or Naoto, we say yes. Naoto says yes. Oh, Pyre-san, I hope they allow Nanako-chan. Yeah. If you don't mind, I'm trying. Nah, your relationship with Naoto isn't ready, but we'll go anyway. Let's play. Naoto looks happy. Excellent. We're literally just working on our. Mom, how is it that you're always complaining about the neighbors? Swear to God. C'est ça encore des voisins. Okay, je pensais que... I thought you were complaining about the neighbors again.
No, they don't smoke.
They don't smoke. Weed. She means weed. She has an extra sensitive nose.
Nose?
Yes, nose.
No. I'm allergic. I'm fucking allergic.
I could be said of the same thing. Make up a song about folding. I feel like Diligence would have been the other one. Whoops. It's okay, I don't have a quartermaster, so who's checking my crap? Nobody. Ooh, that looks like where the fog would have been. So really, the time limit on this was like a week? 2 weeks? We did it in 4 days. Naoto? Yeah! Good afternoon. I'm not quite used to meeting you here. Ah, yes, there haven't been any further developments regarding the card. I suspect that this is mostly a prank in poor taste. I apologize for troubling you with it. Naoto seems calm. Maybe you should talk to her. Take her home after school. She's very nervous about going home alone, I guess. Okay, that's it. That's all we got. We didn't get the offer to go, but we're gonna go, right? Yeah. I'm afraid of not having enough time to actually go with Naoto and level up her. I feel like there's gonna be some downtime in between both dungeons, like probably to allow you to grind up a little bit, like 5 levels or something. Like I keep thinking. And then I'll be fine by myself. Work around anyway. Okay, yeah, cool. So like, I feel like that's probably gonna happen. We're probably gonna have a bit of time for that, but I don't know if at this juncture of the game it will. It's Naoto's holding a card. Another love letter? No, nothing so simple. Naoto sighs. Do you remember the card you delivered to me before? Judging by its appearance, it's on the same card stock, the same size, unsigned, just like last time. I'm almost certain this came from the same person. Let's talk about this someplace more private. Are you afraid of being stalked, Naoto? Samigawa Floodlight, right, okay, my friend showed me this. You checked out the card in Naoto. The card reads as follows. Dear Detective, your prized possessions are in my hand. Can you recover them? The game is afoot. The Phantom Thief. We're fighting Joker. Nah, but this was before Persona 5. Which, like, when my friend showed me this, I said, there's no way that's not a direct reference to Persona 5. But it wasn't, because even Golden came out before 5 did on the PS Vita. So, that was a false assumption on my end. Which I thought, like, it wouldn't be too absurd to believe that they changed something in Golden in terms of social links. It's not the first time. Royal had done it. I mean, it would still be like maybe the first time here. Royal did it. I'm pretty sure Persona 3 Portable did it before. Like, they generated entire new social links, so it wouldn't be out of the question. I don't know if FES did it. I kind of want to do FES on stream, honestly. I just don't know. Well, yeah. So, but no, I'm pretty sure this is just the basic stuff. Seems this is the work of the figure who stuck into the Shirogane estate. I'll send this to Yakushiji-san, so he can turn it into the police's evidence. I'm sorry, I'm not a perfect. I don't speak Japanese, so sometimes reading that fast is just painful. The Phantom Thief, how absurd. I haven't time to waste on this. Why are you so uncomfortable? I'm not fretting. I'm just upholding the Shirogane name and seeing the case through to the end. Naoto's looking down. I think, although he broke into our tent and sent me this challenge, leaving this in the police's hand could jeopardize the honor of the Shirogane name. That's why I don't like this. When I'm with you, I always seem to lose my composure. I don't want to get involved with this sort of childish game. But to ignore it only makes me angry. Let's catch them together. Of course we will. You're the one who has brought this to my attention. Let's work together on this. Naoto is fidgeting with embarrassment. You decided to accept the Phantom Thief's challenge with Naoto. You feel your relationship with Naoto is growing. Yes, deeper. It's a little cute how she's very, like, she's growing out of her shell of refusing to have help. Both in just her personal life and with, like, the rest of the actual cases. We've already created Personas the Fortune icon. That's grown. What makes me a little sad about Persona 4 Arena is you don't get, like, one-on-one conversations and social links. Mind Charge is really good, but my god, the choices. It's rough, man. It's absolutely bonkers how many, like, there's so many good choices to have with Naoto's character, in Naoto's moveset, and it's just like, oh, you could build her in like 3 different ways, and whew. Now that it's been decided, let's re-examine the first card. There must be some sort of hint there. Oh, and of course, I only intend to investigate the case in our free time. Yeah, of course, yeah. I have something else I must do. Is that
see you again.
foreshadowing or a direct reference to something to the rest of our game? You know what I'm saying? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so this is gonna be the bad stuff. But we've already saved Nanako. We already know that, so we don't have to worry about that. Can we go out on an overcast day? I want to. Wow, Naoto, you're really like free often, huh? I hope they allow. Yeah. I'm free today. Yeah. If field relationship isn't ready, well, we're gonna go anyway. You know what I should do? I should. I know. What we're not gonna do? We're gonna do that. I will be right with you, friend. And we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go to the Velvet Room to pick up a Wheel of Fortune persona, because I feel like I should have done that like 4 conversations ago, and I have yet to do so. I don't have anything to sell you, man. I do want your art, my guy. I like this character a lot. I take that back. On the tier list, like, I don't know if y'all know the salesmans in the Persona games, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I was gonna tier them, so obviously playing this, it seems you have completed over half the social links. How wonderful for you. Well then, please take this. Your commitment to your social links will become your commitment to your world. Look forward to seeing your world. Metal Bat. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so, I was gonna say, my tier would have been 3, 4, 5, because I really like, it's not Iwatodai. The salesman from 5, he's got a lot of personality. A lot of your social links from 5 have really good personalities. I really like them. But then I remembered that definitely 5 is at the top. That's not even, like, it's not even debatable. But I remembered that 3's, I believe, has a, I'm not sure if it's a social link or, I don't have Fortune anywhere, do I? No. Jin twice. Yo, I can do Jin, though. Yo, hype. If he's blue, I'm gonna scream. Actually, it's pretty good. Oh no, dude. I'm not. Oh, he's level 62. My bad. Tau. Nah, not worth. Okay. Well, we gotta have at least one Wheel of Fortune character, right? Fortune is 13. Aw, you're kidding. We have 0 Wheel of Fortune personas? Bonkers, dude. Hold up. Oh, okay, hold up. Maybe we can do that. There it is. Ananta? That's bad. That's a whole level under me. Okay, hold up. No wonder I'm struggling so much with Naoto. So if I summon a really low level character, let's get, I would say it's relatively low level, right? Okay, and then say we go fuse, we go balls, fuse, search. Still only 58, and that's a triple fuse. We'll keep trying. I'm not rich by any means, but what if I went down like a bit and then we just got like a level 20 something, level 18? It would give us a nice average, right? They can't all be the same type. Fusion search. Do I... There we go. We can make Clotho. That's fine. Oh, dude, I didn't see who we're fusing the Raphael. Okay, fine. Okay, no weaknesses is really good. Alright, we're gonna keep Diaron, and I'm the only one with Diaram at the moment, so Navas Nebula is really good. Figure Eight's really good, and we're gonna keep Matarinda, because I am, again, the only person that has that. Those are all the moves we used in that boss fight as Raphael, so keeping... This is one of the Sisters of Faith. Fate? Yeah, I did that right, so that's cool. If we can get Lachesis, Clotho, and I can't remember the name of the last one. I think we get a special fusion out of them. Clotho, Lachesis, who's the last one? Morai is what they're called, but I think we can get Norn? It might be Norn. I might also be completely incorrect, but I feel like fusing all three gets you something. That'd be pretty cool, honestly, but... right, well I wouldn't know until I get like a level 5 stuff, right? So what's our hexagon spreads? Trumpeter. I assume... No. Whatever, the importance is we got a Wheel of Fortune character now. Finally. Probably not gonna use her in combat though. Tragically enough. Even the shopping district. Back to school. What was I saying? Rewinding to the shopkeepers, I really like the design and the personality of the character from 4, but I feel like the character from 3 has more and the character from 5 has way more. Now, I don't remember if the Persona 3 shopkeeper has a social link. He might, but I know that the 5 one does. He's the Hanged Man social link, if I recall, and his is really cool. He's a, like spoilers for 5, I guess, if you haven't played it yet. In both 5 and 5 Royal, he's a, he's an ex-Yakuza who's just trying to keep his adoptive child out of trouble. Out of the Yakuza's crosshairs, and his family boss is making that hard for him. So you as a rebel, well, I mean, as the theme of the game presents itself in a form of like you basically help out people like you who are dealing with higher powered people. So like a girl who's basically part of this like soft cult who's trying to sell like fake holy elements and fortune stuff, like just a con artist. The Yakuza guy, the reporter whose boss wants to cover up crimes and stuff because they're afraid of getting in trouble with bigwigs. The lawyer who, that's a big spoiler, so I'm not gonna scream that too loud, but yeah. So it's just thematically, that's the kind of thing you got going with that. Decided to pretend not to hear it, continue clearing, get more courage. I am maxed out because of that, so we've got diligence and that other thing. Oh, what's going on here? We've got a fight between the boss and the... Oh, there you are. Oh, you there. Sorry, but can you take this person to the... I'm fine. But your face is very pale. You are aware that you've gained something of a reputation recently, eh? I'm not the only one who would rather see you return to the easy-to-work-with Sayo-chan from not too long ago. Oh yeah, she's being a hard butt. I have work to do if you'll excuse me, and I think that she's attempting to step away from these guys because she's getting in trouble and she doesn't want them to get the right idea. Don't tell me you're slacking off too. No. I know I'm getting nowhere, but I have to do it. Sayoko seems genuinely tormented. You're so worried about Sayoko, you hesitate to even say something to her. Did you enjoy your walk, sweetheart?
No.
You did not enjoy your walk?
No.
What happened?
My legs.
Oh, well... You did work today, eh?
Fucking humid.
It is kind of nasty outside, honestly. It rained yesterday and today, so... Thank you. What's this? Is this yours or mine?
Yours.
Okay.
I don't like raspberry.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess.
Goodbye now.
I mean, you tend to like the pink Mountain Dews.
Yeah, I like the strawberry lemonade.
But this is raspberry.
Yeah. Who's that?
I watched Sayoko walk away and then went home. Might be me.
You want it?
Yeah, man. Oh, that's a weird taste. Okay. I don't hate it.
I remember trying it because I like pink lemonade and going, I don't like this.
I'm a mature adult. I drink juice out of boxes. Yeah, didn't they? Because they had like a contest going for that, right?
Yeah.
Wow, look at those clouds. I hear the weather's going to get worse starting tomorrow. Don't tell me the fog's gonna come back. Give me a break. One of these days I'm gonna get hurt in the dark on my way home from cram school. Why don't I start walking you home tomorrow, senpai? Ah, he saw the opportunity and he took it. I feel like they walk to school, so maybe there's a little history there, but we don't know enough about them for me to be like, go get him, Tiger. I feel like if she's like, you're creepy, then he needs to step off. But that's just, you know what it is. Whatever. What's that? Nah, this is just NPCs. For the record, the way they describe NPCs in these games kills me every time. I want you all to know I'm not motivated to do anything right now. As soon as you discover something's wrong, sorrow's just gonna stick with you. Really don't rush into marriage. Pfft, bro, that's a lot of baggage to bring into class in the morning, lady. Not that young people like you would understand until after you've made the mistake. I just want a beer. Ah, yeah, speaking of marriage and beer. I think talking about alcohol in class is a big taboo. For particularly in Japan. Yep. That's a bad thing, yep. Alcohol has to do with the roots of the word bridal. Do you know Hanamura-kun? Do you know how Hanamura-kun? What? Why me? Hey, wait, what was that question? Is that even in the textbook? The roots of bridal? What? I want to say bride ale. That's right, bride ale. It seems this came about in England. Ale was drunk during festivals and merry gatherings. And you can't get through a marriage without a drink or two anyway. I respectfully disagree. Hashtag, not all people hate their spouses. What does this have to do with math? Thanks, though. I wasn't listening at all. Oh, we're not in English class? Big rib, dude. Sorry I'm all spacing out. Dude, I think the teacher spaced out. I have great things I don't need. Being in class now, like, literally means nothing to my character. Naoto? If it's not Naoto, I don't want to talk. Hey, it is Naoto.
Good day.
Good afternoon. Do you have any plans after school? I'd like you to come with me. Will you spend the night with Naoto? Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. I will see you later then. Bless her proper speaking heart. I have a plan. Oh, two. Samigawa floodplain. Naoto's thinking carefully as she stares at the two cards laid out in front of her. These cards came from Shiroku store. When I talked with the owner, her description matched the one you gave. This phantom thief purchased these cards mere days before handing one to you.
Did they say phantom thief?
I was waiting for Ada's reaction. Yes, but this game came out way before.
I know, I'm making a joke.
Yeah, I said it too. Like, I said the same thing to Andrew when he showed me. He's like, Phantom Thief, lol. And I said, there's no way that's not something they added afterwards. And then I thought about it, and he was like, what do you mean? It's just a social link. I'm like, well, they've changed social links before, but Golden came out before before Persona 5. It could have been like a leading thing, but I don't think they did. If that's the case, it's hard to imagine that any elaborate process was performed on the card. Although, I do detect the faint, lingering scent of citrus. Very weak cologne, perhaps. What should I do? You know what? John's not in the chat right now, so I'm gonna say it for him. Eat it.
Huh?
It may smell like food, but eating it would be... Wait, food? The scent. If this is really orange or lemon, then... Naoto's eyes lit up. Impossible, but could it be? Hey, give me the relationship points. Your house is closer. Let's go test it out now. What'd you talk about? Headed to your house, practically dragged by Naoto. She just dragged me into my own home? Big rip, dude. Okay, burn it would have been the right idea. But as you toast the card with the fire from the stone, burned letters appeared. Oh, hello. It really was invisible ink. The citrus juices staining the paper burned first, making it legible. Damn. A grown man employing such childish tricks. And this sentence here. The card reads as follows. Eating letters with a red face. Oh yeah, that's an anagram, I bet. Eating letters with a red face. This is... A goat? Okay, is my character high? A riddle?
Yes.
Yes, and the answer is a mailbox. Naoto shrugs. Okay, I would not have known that. Oh, actually, I could have figured that out, I guess. A mailbox. There was one in the shopping district. Let's go. Yo, she's dragging me all around town. That's wild, man. Can we bring Kanji next time? I think he likes you. Central shopping district at the mailbox next to Daidara. It seems there was something hidden behind the mailbox. This is... Grandpa had this? Why do you keep it? What was it? Naoto has a strange look on her face. I made this when I was a child. It's, a detect... Oh. It has no real function, though. A petty challenge, and the prize was this stolen detective badge. I have an idea who the phantom thief might be, but not as to his motive. This is an important case to me. And yet, without you, I'd never have cracked it. Rather, I wouldn't have bothered.
You have.
Thank you, Pyrosan. I'm Pyrosan now. Okay. Naoto is showing her unconcealed smile, a rare occurrence. You feel your relationship with Naoto has grown deeper. Swing, level 5. Ooh, we're halfway there. I don't think I'm gonna get her to the next level by the time we're done with this dungeon. Cure severe ailments. Nice. Normally, I think this isn't the time to play along with such games, but I think I'll let this play out, and if possible, let's do it. Pardon me. Huh?
Yes.
No, yes, let's. Naoto's blushing.
I'll see you again.
You walked Naoto to her house and went home. Naoto does not understand what it's like to have friends, unfortunately. Truly tragic, but here we are. Feeding the dog during my stream? What the hell, dude? Oh, sister, sister. And she drops the cup.
That was a ghost.
That was a ghost. Sure. Would you say it's a phantom?
Oh, yes. Without telling me first?
No.
Or on the floor?
She wouldn't do that.
She kept on forgetting to do it.
You woke me up and I saw the email and immediately.
Just immediately. That's fair. The things we do when we're half awake.
It's next year's calendar for Little Witcher.
Little Witcher.
And you have another thingy that tell you what you need and everything. I would like you to ask them if they charge us the $5 for the meals when they're on vacation. Because I know we said that we will take the thing that we pay every time for
balls,
every
dude.
day. You know it's in our price, but we shouldn't have to pay for the day that is their clothes. This is literally.
See.
It is.
Oh man.
Because we have the choice to pay and choose the day. So.
Or just
Yeah,
sending
but
them ourselves.
we could decide
Can't do any of that, so why don't we go to
prepaid for the pay separately.
like for each day that he eats there?
Yeah. And I didn't.
No, well, I mean, I guess
charge
they
us the
they
$5.
probably mathed it out so that you're paying for them all.
No, we're not supposed to because we really pay $5 more each
No,
day.
so they don't include the days they're closed.
I think they don't. And I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Still can't see the rice.
The rice?
In this game, yes.
Time for supper. I had breakfast.
You see,
Time for supper.
you see, my mother.
I had dinner and
My mother has
dinner
mild.
was my breakfast.
My mother has mild. There are sausages if you want.
No, I'm gonna just take your noodles.
My noodles.
Noodles. Eat lunch and supper.
She had breakfast.
Yes, you need to eat lunch and supper.
So my mother has slight Karen-ish tendencies sometimes in that she really doesn't like it when she feels like she's getting scammed out of money.
Supper when I come home, but I was so tired this morning that I just went to
I feel like someone's talking over me, but I feel like I'm closer to the mics. I don't know. Wow, I can't. I don't have the energy to your mom's house.
Then get the fuck out!
Oh man, I'm so funny.
The fucking glitch.
Yeah, but that's like the in pain scream laugh. There's also that's why I like Nestle Crunch.
I'm going to bed, guys.
Okay, bye. When the first time I saw
Food.
that was a cat. It's the cat's like sleeping under covers.
What does I get a whole new boost for? Since I finished reading food. Oh, I get it. I ate the thing and it doubles my points. I remember now.
And then the person pulls on the cat's
I
covers.
ate the thing.
The cat
wakes up like, what the hell? And then they pull on the cat and like, all of them just end up going like...
All the cats. Dog, why are you here? You're trying to steal my Mountain Dew? Mountain, don't even bother. You know, that would have been way funnier if I had said... I mean, way funnier is relative, but if I had said Mountain Dew not.
Yes. Because you said don't, and I'm like, you missed that one. Like, comedic rhythm completely.
Someone today at work was like, you always have an answer for everything, because I was, we were making sausages at work. And one of the pieces for the sausage machine is fudging heavy, dude. It's like heavy duty stuff. It's like super thick stainless steel. So like as I'm washing it, hey John, how you doing? As I'm washing it, I go like, I'm washing it, I drop it into the bottom of the sink, so I pick it up, and someone goes, like this other guy who works in the department we were currently standing in, he goes, hey, careful. I'm like, he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm working out, see? And I pick up the thing and I go, and my coworker goes, you always have, how did she say? She's like, does that hurt? Are you able to lift it? I'm like, yeah, no problem. And then he goes, don't hurt yourself. I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm just going to start doing squats. So I lean the other way over the sink and I start actually doing squats. Because I'm a master of squats, I promise. Probably not. There's some people who probably say that my form sucks, but here we are. And so he's like, okay. And he just walks away. And my coworker's like, wow, you really always have an answer, huh? I'm like, listen, you got it. Another one of my coworkers told me twice today, wow, you're so funny. And I'm like, BRB? Okay, sure, John. You're so funny. And I'm like, listen, I'm trying to make a career out of it. She's like, and I'm like, don't quit your day job, kids. Hey, how do I date this guy's daughter, man? Or niece? I don't friggin' know.
And now,
For the weather, just in case you didn't save the person that usually sits here, she's dead if you didn't do that already.
On a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area.
Not
As a result,
rain
a thick
clouds.
fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
I'm fairly certain that I saved her, but you know. Heaven knows. We have to spend our time watching the thing instead of going to the hospital today. It's kind of awful, but yeah. Yeah, watch the Midnight Channel, see if Naonako's dead. I was gonna say Naoto. Naoto's not dead. A dog? My sir, you have a mane that is changing color. Very funny. It's midnight. It's too early. You didn't even lose your spring coat yet.
Actually, we brushed it pretty good.
Why do you have a coat? It's like hot AF, dude.
An undercoat and a top coat.
The thought has set in. Ada did not understand that I'm being silly about this. White wire, black wire. Imagine only having 3 wires plugged into your one power bar in one room. No one's appearing. There's probably no need to watch the Midnight Channel anymore. Psych, dude. You think they're not gonna like periodically check on the Midnight Channel, even if they think they got the killer? Fog is covering the town. Do we get a sussy baka? No sussy baka. Cool beans. Like, honestly, I think that these characters have made such a habit of it and are so paranoid about it that, like, they're gonna do it all the time. Also, there's, like, a permanent fog now, by the way. Fog from yesterday is still there this morning. According to the weather report.
There he is!
Oh my god, voice acting.
Take a look at this. Namatame's in today's paper.
Is that so? Yeah, he got arrested. That's right. The front page's headline article says that Namatame has regained consciousness. Today, before dawn, the suspect Taro Namatame, who had been confined in a local hospital, regained consciousness. In response to police questioning, he testified that he is sorry for what he has done and was scared. From here on, the police are hoping to solve the entire case based on the suspect's depositions. Good luck!
It's finally over.
Yeah, seriously.
He could definitely, probably, his lawyer will vie for insanity, 100%. Though, according to the Persona 5 stats, 90% of people who go to trial get convicted as guilty.
Oh, chilly.
Well, it is late November, actually.
Rarely gets this cold in November.
Dude, I read Japan, my bad. Look at this.
It's you guys. Perfect timing. I just got a call from the hospital.
Oh, we're
Said
good.
it's
So we're going
starting
straight
today.
there. Gotcha.
It's okay to visit Nanako-chan.
Banger.
So she's getting a little better.
They both woke up at the same time, which means she has the constitution that is equal to or superior to Namatame's. Right?
Oh, is that today's paper?
Though Namatame did go a bit more. He fused with a bunch of shadows, so who knows? What's he charged with?
2 counts of kidnappings and murder and 5 counts of attempted murder. Those are serious crimes.
Yeah, murder is a pretty serious crime. I don't think there's a more serious crime. According to the law, I should say. One could debate heavily about what's a more serious crime. Otherwise,
He's still mentally unstable, but we're slowly piecing together a story.
he is not going to get mentally more stable.
But I guess it's okay to tell you guys.
No, Adachi. Have some professionalism.
In that diary we found, there were entries about Miss Yamano and Miss Konishi.
Wasn't he married to one of them?
Looks like
Or he was having an
Namatame
affair?
had been making advances on Miss Konishi.
Okay. Oh, dude. I don't believe that for a second, actually, though. Of course, you'd be upset
Yeah,
in months.
well, I'm gonna head to the hospital now. Their
Is he
Jima-san's
actually?
recovering too, so I need to go over a few things.
Advances? I don't remember that. It's possible, but like... Yikes. I mean, I don't want him to be a Leonard. Leonard?
Sorry.
Leonard.
Namatame's been caught.
No, Leonard,
Can't hurt
who's a
anyone.
character from Drakengard, the game we do not mention, although we end up mentioning it a lot.
But forget him.
On stream.
It was awful!
Well, then you can't not mention it. You played it on stream.
It's awful, but like honestly, it's informed our knowledge of games afterwards. So I kind of appreciate that. Like as just a critic, it's fun to have a baseline for games that you really enjoy. So like favorite games, you know, like critically games you enjoyed a lot, game that you really despise critically speaking, and games in the middle. So it's a fun to me to have like an in between now. I never really had a game that I considered to be really that bad. I played Sonic 06 and enjoyed it. Didn't really think it was that bad. Honestly, technically speaking, it had some issues, but yeah, I think
Wait,
that
you're telling me you don't like Drakengard?
I despise it. It's awful.
Yeah. But you kept talking about it. Like crazy. Sounded
Because-
super positive.
Because I like the sequels,
The sequels are really good, but
but the original Drakengard is pulling teeth is being generous. And the problem is that I like the fact that what?
Removing nails.
Dude, I don't know, man. Like I like the fact that
Well, let me tell you, someone grabbing pliers and putting it under your nails and pulling teeth.
I mean both cases it's a nerve ending, yeah. So
Well, see, the thing is, and it might be because you can actually freeze gums properly.
yeah,
Toes you can't.
that's interesting. You think toes would be a little easier because like it's the extremity, right? So like a lot of people have issues with feeling in their feet.
yeah.
Oh, of course we got exams. My bad. Just a reminder. Finals are next week. How's your studying going?
You can't freeze toes properly, so pulling your nails off your toe.
I don't know. I feel like that'd be generous too. And the reason is the problem is that what I appreciate with Drakengard, I've said this on stream a lot, but since someone is new here to listen to me, Drakengard is awful on design. It's a design choice, which means from the mind of the creator, it's mind-blowing how good and how far he went to make it that bad.
And none of the characters are meant to be good.
But it's awful nonetheless. Like the whole concept of Drakengard is how awful war is on both sides from the perpetrators of the war, and like as Ada has stated, every character is awful and they're not supposed to be good. You have a cast of characters that is so clearly bad. And then with their sequel, with Drakengard 2, the one I haven't played, the way I hear it is they didn't have the creative director of the first one, so it's just bad for no reason. And then they made the third game, which has okay gameplay, but directly like puts you in the place of its main character, even though its main character is also, you know, technically an awful person. But less of an awful person as the cast of the first game. No, the reason I played Drakengard is so I can get into Nier with the entire like background knowledge of what made Nier. And that's not a decision I regret. It's just I wish I didn't have to pay $200 to, you know, be informed that way.
What about 3?
I don't mind 3. I just never finished it. And I feel that I know that I'm not the only one who didn't finish it. Frankly, for a half cutscene, I don't feel guilty for not finishing it. I did everything that was reasonable, and everything else, I consider the final boss in Drakengard to be, besides a cheater, yeah. Every year, some boys come stumbling into class with stubble on their chins. Of course, their 5 o'clock shadow is more of a 5-day shadow. Speaking of facial hair, some nations used to impose a tax on facial hair. In 18th century Russia, they also had a hat tax, bath tax, laundry tax, chimney tax, and more to fund their military. I feel like that's that one arc from One Piece. Though sure, we're taxing times. Oh, good pun, Miss Selfway. Be sure to take this down. You'll never know what'll be on the test, just like you never know what'll be taxed next. Listen to the lecture intently. I get knowledge that I don't need. Banger. I don't know how Unarukami doesn't fall asleep in class. Really wish I could make, like, I could read a book in class just to ignore the teacher.
Nanako.
I can't believe half the cast's in the hospital. Oh my god, she looks so pale. C'est moi. Talking still seems painful for her. Nevertheless, Nanako looks happy.
Dojima-san.
Oh, geez, the nurse.
How many times does this make
Oh, he's not supposed to leave his room, is he?
I understand that you're worried about your daughter, but you still need your rest too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I hate to be this guy, but this guy comes home past midnight every night. Of course he's not gonna listen to the to the nurse telling him to stay in his room.
Are your injuries that bad?
Dude, my guy got run into by a truck, or no, he just crashed.
No. My wounds are just closed up, and it seems I have a couple of fractures as well.
I bet you got stitches too.
I'm sorry. I'll wheel him back to his room immediately.
They didn't explain he had stitches because like that'd be a little too much detail for like this random bit. But
It's almost time for your checkup, so make sure you're back in your room before then.
why are you apologizing, Dashi? That's just weird, man.
Big bro.
I guess he took over the case after Dojima was out of here. I'm here.
Yeah. I'm so glad.
You think they'd undo her pigtails? I don't think those are pigtails, but you think they'd undo her hair when she's in bed, you know? Like, I don't know, but having my hair tied that long, I'd have a headache, I think. Nanako closed her eyes with a relieved expression. Seems to have fallen asleep.
Depends how tight you do it.
I mean, they're small, so I'd assume, but, like,
You also get used to it.
that's gross. Received an explanation concerning Nanako's condition from the doctor.
Her condition is stable for now, but...
Why would you paraphrase it and then just tell me what he says
I
anyway?
never thought I'd say this as a doctor, but we still can't figure out the cause of Nanako-chan's symptoms.
This doctor has not had enough patience if he's saying we can't figure out the cause of a symptom. No, if he's saying I never thought I'd say this, but we can't figure out the symptoms. No, the cause of the symptoms.
That's why we can only administer temporary treatments to alleviate her
Hasn't he
current
watched
pains.
House MD?
No.
But she's not in danger anymore.
Hasn't he watched Grey's Anatomy?
They always find a solution.
She's regained consciousness.
Yeah, but at the beginning they can't figure out the cause sometimes.
All we can do for now is to monitor her condition closely.
In House they also figured it out, so.
House does it once no one else has figured it out.
That's what House's whole role is.
How's it going?
He's like a reverse... He's like a reverse version of Doctor Strange who only takes things he knows he can fix.
He's Sherlock.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, yeah. He's looking for a challenge.
Well, he's awake now, but he's in no condition to tell us anything useful.
Either you don't know Sherlock or you don't know House.
He's
We
no
only get a
condition to tell us
little
anything
time
cool.
each day to interrogate him, so we're stuck until his strength recovers.
Just let him heal, man. Like, he's not killing anybody anymore.
I should get back to work as soon as possible.
Your doctor will literally put a knife in your throat if you say that.
I think Nanako-chan can get more peace and quiet if she stays here.
Explain that to me, dude.
It's so foggy out, and there's been some weird rumors going around.
His face is like half
Seems
lopsided.
like
It's
no
funny
one
to me.
knows why there's so much fog in town.
It's true. The number of patients complaining about
Fog-related health
has
problems?
increased.
Hey, welcome back, John. Does fog actually cause
Which is
health
quite
problems?
unusual.
I mean, I know it's just like it's heavy. Isn't that just a rumor? Yeah, that's my question.
I can't say for sure
Like,
that it has no effect
Okay, I
on
know
human
it's
body.
probably not normal fog, but in real life, I'm pretty sure fog is just water in the air.
It certainly could be a psychological effect. People's anxiety over the fog
Yeah, so like I
cause
guess
problems.
breathing, it's like vaping at a very slow rate, maybe. I don't know.
Humidity.
But as far as the fog's chemical makeup,
What's even more wacky is that, like when you're outside and you're in the fog isn't always thick enough that you can see. Like you can't see there's like a certain distance where it looks like the fog isn't there. You know what I mean?
what concerns me is that transportation of our medical supplies has been delayed due to the fog.
Just use your fog lights, jeez.
Fog-related health problems. Oh, that's just.
Dejima also doesn't believe in this pseudoscience crap.
Says that is just blowing smoke.
No, they're blowing fog. Nanako has somehow regained consciousness, but it seems it will take more time until she fully recovers. Namatame's interrogation has finally begun. The fog won't lift. The fog that won't lift in people's mysterious health problems. From now, it seems that you can only watch and wait to see how things will turn out. So I really like this bit where there's a point where the characters figure something out, and when they do, it's just kind of like, that's neat. So I don't know if it'll be today, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? It's fog, dude.
I've never seen anything like
I am kind of curious as to why the fog is there.
I wonder what's causing it.
Like I'm pretty sure. Okay, we know there's fog in the TV world, and then it comes out, and it's
heard
right.
that a
So
friend of mine's son got sick from the fog and collapsed.
explain to me how your friend immediately knew that it was the fog.
Sensitive children are to that sort of thing.
I'm
I
extrapolating what
heard
it is.
something too. They say an old man was driving through the fog.
Okay, that's not weird. That's normal. You can't see. You crash into things. Those are the
Did he
rules.
lose control?
Well, he'd never been in an accident or even gotten a ticket before. So
He's never been in an accident, so he went driving in thick fog and he was in an accident. Isn't that weird?
There are experts saying it's.
Only in Inaba, folks.
I wonder if that's true.
It's okay. The only reason I would think that maybe fog would be poisonous is because the climate is so awful around you that it's not just fog, it's mixed in with like the smog that your town creates. So places like really polluted areas, I guess New York could possibly be one. You know what I mean? Like big cities, big metropolitan cities with like really nasty smog covering where the sky tends to be yellow on a daily basis. And then the fog comes down, right? That'd be polluted fog.
Fog adversely impacts breathing for 2 reasons. Firstly, breathing in
This
fog
town's
means
changed a lot
your
over the
delicate
years.
lungs
I
are
wish the
exposed to
government
cold
would
water
step
in
in
the
and do something
This
about this.
Oh no, she's a government simp.
Chills and irritation causing coughs and sniffles. In people with low immunity and vitality levels, it could lead to bronchitis. Bronchitis.
Oh, bronchitis, yeah.
If the coughs are ignored.
I agree completely.
Okay, so it's just humidity. So it does everything that actual humid weather does. That's it. Okay.
Unless
Whatever.
when it becomes something that's polluted, it's no longer fog, it's smog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like that would be like, and then like this fog is yellow as hell, but
So this says according to how
there's a dude with a gas mask. Look, this guy's understood COVID like 12 years before COVID happened. Am I allowed to say that on Twitch? Yeah, I don't know. It's the Rona. Am I allowed to say COVID?
He's not the first one
Too bad I said it.
I've seen lately.
Beam me up.
according to health experts, fog by
Poisonous
itself cannot
gas,
affect the
though?
health of a person, but
Oh,
it-
I'm sure it's
it
not
produces
true.
chemicals in the fog which can
Which one of them's gonna start coughing?
which are the root cause
No
of
one's passing, my dude.
asthma
Is
and other
something wrong?
respiratory diseases.
Okay.
I think
I knew it. She's hypochondriac.
You can't be serious. Oh, that's right. I need
And
to
she's
do some
leaving. She's like,
grocery
oh no.
shopping.
10 out of 10. Peace out. Oh my god, everybody's gonna stay inside. Well, I guess that leaves more time for my social links. Is that the Reese's grandma, I think, right?
Business has been so slow lately.
No one wants tofu when there's fog outside, I guess. I gotta keep reminding myself that this game happens in a small town, eh? It's basically a village, honestly. Actually, I say that, but it might not be that small. Okay, it looks like I can actually spend time doing what the heck I want. Unless they tell me, you're tired, you went to talk. Nope, they want me to shop. Make envelopes, I need that diligence. Not feeling motivated. I suck it up and keep at it. Okay, cool. Selling merchant successfully achieved your goal. Ba-da-ba-da-boo. Look at all this fog. We're almost in Christmas time too. Ooh, spooky music. Over here.
Doesn't that mean that your character's supposed to leave soon?
I think early next year. Yeah. Weather's been really been weird lately. Huh? What's with all this fog? This fog looks like it's gonna stay here forever. But I heard it's nothing to worry about. That's what some great TV guy said. I already read it, darling. I already read the thing you were pointing at. Or were you waving?
I did peace sign.
I also heard that it's poisonous. Very toxic. Nobody even knows why it's toxic. Man, just thinking about how toxic it is makes me feel a little... Hey guys, it's almost like your cognition affects how the fog affects you. You should probably stay at home for a while. You're just too lazy to take the finals beginning next week, aren't you? He's zooming.
These are mine, but I'm putting them over here so that way they're away from the dog.
Okay. It's seriously too cold now. Such a Such a painful season if you got a back pain. See? Speaking of back pain, there's a deity that makes your back hurt. Oh, crap. Oh, it looks really heavy. It makes me just hurt looking at it. Atlases are also used in geography class. Do you know what they are? Well then, Pyrus-kun doesn't look like he knows. Well, that's rude. Do you know what an atlas is? It is a book of maps. An atlas is a book of maps. Mercator's book of maps featured a large picture of Atlas on the cover. Note the spelling. It's spelled A-T-L-A-S, okay? I mean, how else would you spell it? Well, there's always on my back. What were you gonna say about the spelling? It's alright. I think I've doxed my nickname on stream before. How you doing? What you want? What you want, man? Class have ended today. Police is probably... Okay, it's gonna take a while for that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the basement. See if we can talk to Naoto. Puck, I meant Pirates. Hello. That's me. Naoto-kun! Actually, it's Naoto's chan. We have Clotho. We're not ready to hang. And have a bonus. That's... Patch good. I did a leveling roulette, but that's pretty much it. I heard that they updated Horshafont's scene. Which I thought was cool. Though, and it fulfilled one of the complaints people had, so that's neat. Though not their own character, but hey, here we are. No, I don't want to go hang out and study. Hey, it's me, Yosuke. You want to hang out today? I have other plans. Alright, see you some other time. Sorry, Yosuke. You talking to the dog?
Yes, I heard him moving around and thought Lake was here.
LMAO, your chum is not here. Your chum?
No boyfriend for me.
I know that the raids are complete, right? In the patch, or is it just the second raid? They had the alliance raids, all right. Did I get that right? The alliance raids are coming out. We have a day off. I didn't see what day it was, but hey. Look at how nasty that fog is. Wednesday, Naoto, you want to hang out, or you... No, that's Rise, so Naoto might be someone else. Marie, Yukiko... I'm gonna save. The butterflies are there. His name is... I think it's Seymour from the earlier games. Jay doesn't want to hang. Oh, dude, I don't think Naoto wants to hang. Dang. Unless Naoto's at Junes. Naoto might actually be Junes, or maybe on Samagawa. We'll check. I don't remember where she goes on her days off. Oh, dude. Naoto's not at Junes. Cool beans. It's not raining. It's a Wednesday. Maybe I can go work part-time. There's Naoto. Sure, let's see what we do at Nanako's. I don't know what that means, but I don't know. I came to visit Nanako with your friends, so I bet it boosts everyone's condition. Big bro, yeah. Speaking still seems painful. Hang in there. This fog not helping. Sorry, thanks for coming all this way. Hey, she's family. You're right, thanks. He's nice and happy. She's gonna sleep. Well then, we'll be going now. Please take care, Dejima-san. Yeah, thanks. Everybody else get a boost? Yeah, big boost. Hell yeah. Big boost. Big boost. Alright, so I don't know if my exams start this evening or the next evening. I can go to the hospital. In this beautiful nighttime fog. I did not want to go to the shrine, I lied. I gotta start dodging spoilers left and right on Twitter because I refuse to do the patch stuff yet. Like, I could do it if I really wanted to. I don't. I want to do it on stream. Whoa, like, this place is empty, dude. What part-time job? I've only got the one. Thanks, game. Leveling her up is kind of painful. That's 2 times I came here at night and nothing. We are level like 8 already, so maybe I think usually 9 is the usual roughness and then 10 is just easy peasy. You overhear students talking. feel like the fog's getting to me right now. Can't even see the sky with all this fog. I really don't like this weather. Huh? Why? I'm fine with it. Some people say the fog is poisonous, but I don't feel bad at all. You're worrying too much. Just imagine that town was supposed to be like this from the very beginning. Pretend that this is natural. Rip. If you say so. More students calling in sick lately, but I guess it's really nothing unusual. It is true that when the weather gets all screwy, a lot of people tend to just not go places out of fear or general, like, discomfort with the atmosphere. For example, my workplace, you've always got one. You at least have one day off, person who calls in sick every time. Every time there's a storm or snow, or like really bad snow or rain, it's almost automatic. Maybe I should go home for today. The fog doesn't seem to be lifting either. Don't you feel drained on foggy days? Bad news is that I can't go home yet, though. That's the crushing reality of a full-time employee. Days like these, I just want to spend all days counting my money at home. 2, 4, 6, 8. It's easy to count when you use a sequence of numbers with a common difference. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Numbers with geometric progression are more difficult to count by. Here's a sequence that's even harder to count by. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. What? That's the way she does her makeup, man.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Rip. Ada, don't judge the makeup. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. 0, 1. Plus 1. Times 1. Plus 1. Plus 1. Plus 2. Plus that, okay. Yeah, okay, I get it. Cool, I got it. Can you answer this? I got it. I figured it out. What is this sequence called? Is it Fibonacci? I think it's Fibonacci. Yep, that's the Fibonacci sequence. Good to know you're studying. Fibonacci sequence is defined by starting with 0, then 1, then all others are the sum of the two before them. I wouldn't dream of having my money grow in geometric progression, but at the very least I can wish for a Fibonacci growth. Sorry that I'm getting off topic, but my husband is acting weird lately. Not that we've been fighting, but he's been going on— Stop talking about your date. Oh my god. I know you have a life, but... She's talking about— She was talking about, like, how she can't get through a day without beer. He has gone to chug 3 times in the last 30 minutes. Yeah, and then he's gonna want to go outside, and she's not gonna have anything left to drink.
But yeah, she mentioned how she was having issues with her husband, and then she mentioned fog.
Yeah, the time before she said, my husband, not that anything's wrong with my marriage, just remember beer's the only way to get through marriage. Fog has developed the area. Banger. Naoto brought a new challenge from the Phantom Thief. This was in my mailbox this morning. Phantom Thief knows where I live. Yeah, which means he had other reasons for having you deliver the first card. Why you, though? Because we look close? What are you saying? That can't be it. Don't look at— Bro, that's such ridiculous. She's panicking fiercely. Oops. So then, what do you think of the contents of this card? The card reads as follows. When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. By the large 7 at the third is the spot I choose. By the large 7 at the third. What the heck? More cryptic this time. Well, I anticipated that. The first thing that comes to mind with fruit tree is the original card. But the second sentence...
I feel like this is very much on purpose, that they're doing cards and a Phantom Thief.
No, I think that Phantom Thief is a term that is more or less more used in Japan for the kind of character or person that, like, Robin Hood and Arsène Lupin is.
Okay, makes sense.
By the 7 at the third. What do these numerical values mean? When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. By the large 7 at the third is the spot I chose. 7 at 3 o'clock? Phrasing suspicious. Yeah, maybe? There's nothing peculiar about those peculiar precisions. The banks close, the fruit tree grows. It's incomprehensible. 7 and third? When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. Look at the 3rd and 7th words. Banks. 4, 5, 6, 7. Bank tree? Banks and tree. In other words, by the large tree at the banks is the spot I chose. Anyway, let's search for the biggest tree at this river's banks. You searched the riverbank with Naoto. There was something buried by the tree you found. I knew it. This watch brings back memories. Naoto holds a digital watch, slightly large for a child's wrist. It's pretty advanced, you know. It's one of the 7 tools of the detective. It has an extremely strong backlight. You can use it to blind the enemy. I modified it when I was a child. Wow. I've always loved this sort of thing ever since childhood. Playing Naoto in D&D would definitely be an artificer. I preferred robots and cars to dolls and teddy bears. I like high places, so I had a secret base in the trees. I tell you, she is literally a mirror version of Kanji, and I love it.
Make a homebrew Persona.
I enjoyed that. No, actually, we have a system that works with Persona.
Oh, okay.
We got it off that charity thing with like 100 bunch of like TTRPG games in it.
Oh, okay.
Why couldn't I have been born male? Would have been much easier for me. I could have done what I wanted to with gusto. It's funny, isn't it? Your gender doesn't matter.
Senpai.
Pyrosan, now that I have people who will say that to me, what right have I to complain? 3 notes, baby! Okay, cool. Really, it's quite difficult to keep my composure when you're around. I feel like I'm being lectured, like I'm still a child. Naoto looks at her feet embarrassed. You feel your relationship with Naoto is eroded. This, I bet this is, it felt like the bit where, like, he just unbuttons his shirt and says, like, let's undo gender conformism, and just, like, immediately goes on a rant to destroy the system. And succeeds because he's a Giga Chad. And then his chin just, like, grows 3 sizes. Naoto's growth of heart is affected. So what you gonna learn? Ba-bam! Invigorate 2. Well, let's replace Invigorate 1. I don't think they stack. Oh, she's literally 1 level away from, like, getting Hama boost. It seems I've been doing all the talking. That's how it usually works. Why don't you tell me about yourself? What were you like as a child? I was a little turd. Namatame says, obviously. I wish I could have seen it. I guess he says something that pleased her. Here we are.
I'll see you again.
You chatted idly with Naoto, then went home. Just on the riverbank. Having a chat with our detective friend. You can work as a janitor at the hospital today. How exciting! Let me just save my game. Fibonacci sequence. What a word. Sorry, I'm back there. I didn't... If you asked me the reverse version of that question, if you ever told me, hey, Pyrus, what is the Fibonacci sequence? I would never be able to tell you, oh, it's a sequence of numbers where you start with 0 and 1, and every subsequent number in the sequence is the sum of the 2 previous ones. Never would I have ever been able to say that. However, seeing the sequence and then saying, here are 3 choices, what is it? Yeah, you saw what happened. I see we're not getting a point, huh? My courage is already maxed. I don't care about your spirits hospital. We're going to be needing this room, so can you get all your cleaning supplies out of here? Sure. You're Harasan. One of the nurses just collapsed. That's Sayoko. She needs to rest, but the doctor's on break or using the lounge, so... She seems overworked. Don't tell anyone I said that, okay? I'd rather not get hauled in for a review. Here, help me. A nurse laid Sayoko down on the bed and injected her with a syringe. What do you inject? She didn't have to do that. It was just a little wobbly. It's important to rest. And what if there's no time to rest? There's always work waiting for me. I'm lucky they didn't tie me down with an IV. I'm alright now. Sit your butt down, Sayoko! I'll be going. Seems Sayoko's still set on continuing. What should you do? Physician heal thyself. That'd be funny. Let's go.
Huh?
Shut up. I mean, I might be able to save someone's life. I need to do what I can. I can't spend time worrying about myself. Otherwise, I'd never be able to face him again. You're doing it for yourself. So what if it is? I'm doing it because I want to. I want to do it for his sake. For his sake? Oh, I see. I was doing it for myself. That's what I said. Give me the 3. No, I wanted to escape the pain. I was working hard to avoid feeling anything at all. Yes, get some rest. Face your emotions. Have a persona unlocked. Let's play the tune. It'll be great. Join my party. I'm so stupid. One of my favorite bits of artwork that I've seen around Persona is that a lot of people will take, like, or maybe it's just one person, I don't know. One person will take, like, NPCs, or some people will take NPCs from Persona, and then, like, social link characters, and then give them a persona that they designed based off their social links, or their confidant conversations. So mostly the one I've seen the most is, the Shogi Queen, from whose name completely escapes me, from Persona 5. They do that a lot. With the obviously because in Persona 5 they also give them the Phantom Thief get up. It just looked absolutely good. Great. Beautiful. Sayoko seems to be holding back tears. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Thank you. Now sit your butt down. Sayoko tries to feel... Yeah. Lie down. There's a pillow there. Hospital's bed can be comfortable. I don't know what you have at your house, but sleep. I'm gonna rest a little while longer. Don't look at me. Oh, she's embarrassed now after coming on to me for 5 social link levels. Sayoko went home at 6,500 money. Look at all the fog all the way into December. The old Japanese calendar had different names for months. September was Nagatsuki and October was Kanazuki. This weather feels like all the gods have gone away and left us since the last month. The fog is just nasty, isn't it? It's like being wrapped up in gauze, like an Egyptian mummy or something. Of course, if my house was as nice as one of the ancient pyramids, I probably wouldn't complain about it so much. Mummies are already dead, so they don't have anything to worry about. You, however, have tests coming up. Even if you failed the last exams, you have even more cause for concern. And if you failed the last exams, I don't want to see you haunting these halls. Well then, Pyrus-chan, I've got a question for you. Sir, yes, sir? There are over 130 ancient pyramids in Egypt, but do you know who's buried in the biggest one? It should be Tutankhamun. Nope, where'd you hear that? The Great Pyramid. Ah, it's Khufu, also known as Chops. It took over 20 years to build and was the tallest man-made structure in the world for almost 4 millennia. I'm gonna put this question on next week's tests. Make sure to study hard so you don't fail it. It's fine, I don't need the knowledge boost anyway, man with the puppet. Get yeeted, dude. Naoto? Please be Naoto. Oh my god, it's Naoto.
Good day.
Good afternoon. Do you have any plans for after? Yeah. Oh yeah, Naoto? Hell yeah.
Thank you.
There's something I would like to see. I shall see you later then. I don't have to study, so.
Aren't you supposed to be dating Naruto?
No, I'm dating Marie. Marie.
Who?
Marie. I would never break up Naoto and Kanji even though they're not officially dating. Fog has developed. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Naoto seems to be thinking about something. To tell you the truth, I haven't been in contact with Grandpa lately. I wanted to confirm the items I assumed this phantom thief stole, but our secretary Yakushiji-san passed along a message saying he went to visit an ailing friend in America. Since then, I haven't been able to reach either Grandpa or Yakushiji-san's cell phone. Well, there's no point in worrying about them now. I'm sure they're fine. On to business. I received a new challenge in the mail today. This card reads as follows. Jury to not rest or route for fable. -40, -4. What the heck? The sentence as written is gibberish. Is this part of the riddle? And this, -40, -4. On its own, it means nothing. Perhaps the minus part is important. Subtract 40 and 4. No, yeah, okay. Check the other cards again?
Yes.
I already checked them. The other cards seem to hold no more secrets. Naoto looks troubled. -40. Subtract 40? Yeah, I mean, that checks. Jury to not rest or route for fable. From there, you subtract 40 and 40. Notice the unnatural comma in the phrase. It corresponds to the two numbers. Subtract the letters in 40 from the first part and the ones in 4 from... This is why you're the ace detective and I am your Watson. Yep, sure. What remains is Junes' table. Junes' table!
Let's go.
That's it, let's go.
Why do I feel like her Korean father's the one who set the
I kind of feel that too. He's like, yo, get some friends. I also feel like... like, I'm not living up to my level 5 academics here. Fog has enveloped the area. There was something taped to the underside of the table. I knew it was here. Naoto produced a large ballpoint pen. This is another of the 7 detective tools I made. You can use it as a normal pen, but it also has a pen light and a miniature telescope. That's so cool. I thought I had lost this. I didn't think Grandpa still had it. Neither my grandpa nor myself can stand to throw things away. When this pen was still mine, I was just a child dreaming of becoming a detective. But being a man or a woman, I never thought about it. The lack of peers to compare myself to might have contributed to that. Imagine growing up on your own. Like, this is the Enola Holmes thing, but like 10 years early. I had no friends. I was quite the outsider then, too. But why is that compared to the time I spent utterly alone? I worry more now that I'm with you than the others. I feel that I'm undergoing a change. You'll still be you. I know, I can't become anyone but myself, but now just looking down piteously. I can't answer the right questions with this lady. The need to change and the desire to remain the same. They're mixed together, and it scares me. Naoto looks smaller than ever before. That she would show you this side of her must be a sign that she has opened her heart to you. Open your heart! Sorry, Sonic Adventure was a pretty good game. Just saying. 3 more, and she gets that rad evolution. Now she can enter mode.
else tonight?
I want to get her to 10, actually.
Do you have everybody else to
No, I have everyone else in my party to 10. Teddy will level up to 10 by himself. I think Rise is the next one on my list because Rise is basically in every fight no matter what. And then that would leave Yukiko and Chie, who I've done Yukiko's completely before, so I don't care much about her from my own experience. And Chie I don't remember, but I don't like Chie as a character that much. I want to hear about you. She does like to ask me questions about myself afterwards. It's kind of funny. She's like, please stop paying attention to me and start paying attention to you. I'm like, I get to talk about myself, unbuttoned shirt. That's just the way you responds to getting to flex a little bit. You, unlike Joker, doesn't go to the gym, which is funny to me, because I feel like he's the Giga Chad, right? So, you think he'd get to go? You can go to the gym to work out your HP. He also goes in the Ryuji.
I don't have access to a gym.
Yeah, you do. The second you start doing Ryuji's social link, you get access to the gym. You can also work out in your room for HP or SP. I don't remember which one it is, but...
Work out in my room? I didn't know that there was a gym I could go to.
Yeah, the gym that Ryuji takes you to, the second he does that, you can go to the gym on your own. Yeah, he did. Probably. It's like Social Link 2 or 3 because he's like, I need to work out.
Yeah, and I haven't met Social Link 5, so yes.
Yeah, and then he starts like, cause he wants to work out there to like get his legs back in order. So you guys do the treadmill. Poor Ryuji. I love Ryuji. God, I love Ryuji so much.
Ryuji doesn't annoy me, and I'm glad about that.
You thought he'd annoy you?
Yeah. If anything, it was character 4 that annoys me.
Yusuke.
Yusuke, yeah. There's always one character that just drives me.
Well, I for one can't stand Teddy sometimes, but like, they get good. They have their moments. That's the thing. Like, each character is a trope, and then they develop upon that trope when you do their social links. So the more you do their social links, the more you like grow attached to them.
I have a nickname at work already.
You do.
Yeah. So my team lead said that there's another girl who's
Nice change of subject, by the way.
there. That her name
Did you
starts
think
with B as well.
Yeah. So you're B squared.
No. We're both apparently we both seem like we're very high energy, and they're like, I think when the two of you are going to work together, it's going to be amazing. And he was like, from now on, you're the killer bees.
Oh God.
And then when I ran into the managers, the other managers that I was telling you about who just learned about streaming,
Yeah.
they...
Wild.
Which they're going to do research too.
Can't believe people don't know about streaming yet, man.
They looked at me.
It's 2022. It is current year.
He told them, one of them lives in a cabin out,
Hey, don't you think there are
outside
more
the
and more
city.
people getting weird because of the fog? I even see people wearing these huge gas masks around town. Yeah, there are people getting sick too. Haven't there been people saying a lot of weird stuff lately? That the world is ending and that global warming is because of original sin, nutty stuff like that. So this is funny to me because, like, I think I might still have Cult of the Lamb open, but it should be used. No, check it out. It's easy to save. You just press pause and save. Hey, what do you think is going to happen if you think someone's safe, but you don't do anything about it? I mean, to be honest, yesterday my dad walking on, use like this Giga Chad. Don't care. Peace.
But yeah, so they were so the managers were like, as soon as they
What's
were
up, you
told
guys?
what
Don't look
the
so well.
nickname was by the team lead, they're like, yeah, that's gonna stick. I was
Oof.
like, oh, okay, I'm now one of the killer bees.
Are you exhausted from studying for the test around the corner? I hope you're not forgetting something. Christmas is coming up in a month. Have you found your dates yet? I've got mine already. Tell you what, I'll give you guys a Christmas question. All right, last question regarding cakes, Pyrefang. That's my last name. Banger. Which of these is considered a rice cake? Dango, a bale of rice, senbei, mochi. I think it's senbei. Nope, that's a mistake. Mochi is the only rice cake in that list. When you think of cake, you think dessert, but something pounded together is also kind of cake. That's the case with mochi, as it's rice pounded together. Oh, I didn't notice that. I did not know that, actually. As another example, kamaboko is a fish cake. Fish meat pounded together. That's okay, you can just save.
It says save.
Good. However, you probably don't want to be eating fish cakes on Christmas night. Gave the incorrect answer. So, something Persona 4 taught me, I think, is that in Japan, Christmas is less of a family holiday and more of
It's a lover's
holiday, which was an interesting take. I like that a lot, but yeah. Oh, if you don't mind, I'm free today. Sure, let's go. Yeah, we didn't get any relationship points from that last conversation, so rip. We really like to spend a lot of time at the bookstore. It didn't give me the... What's up, darling? You want to play Cult of the Lamb? I mean, it's up to you. There's a bunch of other games you can play.
Not much. I mean, I could play Stardew, but I'm not feeling Stardew.
Not feeling Stardew, but you're going to play Cult of the Lamb? Okay.
Well, it's because the whole point...
I'm joking.
I don't want to play my cozy, quiet games in the middle.
Oh, you want to wake up? You want to be awake? You want to live your life?
I don't feel tired right now. Probably because I slept all day.
Yeah, that'll work. I'm not that tired today, too. That's kind of wild to me. Like, I feel like I had a great sleep, which is interesting, because I got woken up twice. Oh, crap, dude.
I got woken up twice and your wife wasn't there.
That's also a thing, but hey. I was on your side of the bed, so problem solved.
You were on my side. Maybe we just need to switch sides.
Naoto! Naoto's at Samigawa, actually. I forgot about that.
Yeah, maybe we need to switch sides so that way you can get a good night's sleep now.
I mean, I'll probably be fine. I don't know. Settling myself into your side was a bit rough.
Was it?
Yeah. Naoto doesn't want to hang.
Probably because of the memory foam.
Okay.
You didn't just take the middle of the bed.
Man, I wanted to make sure Geralt knew I was there. He's little man. He started crying and he called for you. I was like, well, she's not here. Also, waking up at 5:30 is a curse.
Why do I look so sad?
The lamb? Because you're about to get executed. I'd be sad too. Fog has enveloped the area. Okay. Place lots of special orders. Come with me next time when I go pick him up, senpai. Had tons of fun today. Not many people could try to come up and talk. Maybe they already forgot who I am. Oh, that's a depressive thought. Oh, yeah. But I want some tofu to take home. I help make them to get. Wait, right there. Wait, is it going to be spicy? You say no. Excuse me, Pyroson, is it? You better not be a creep. Oh, Inoue. Okay, that's fine. Sorry about the other day. I'm Minoru Inoue, Rise Kujikawa's former manager. So, funny fact here. You see, he has a distinctive model, and, but he's still only Inoue, and, only Inoue. He's got a name. He's got a name and a distinctive model, but he doesn't have, like, splash art or art, like all the other important NPCs tend to. But he does in Persona 4 Dancing. I'm sorry to bother you, but could you give this to her? I'll take it, but I don't know if she wants it. He gave me a letter. Fan letter came, you see. Does she even need them? You may be right, but Reese's always did look forward to this girl's letter. In today's cult of personality, being popular carries its own problems. Your schedule fits together minute by minute like a jigsaw puzzle. Every day you're squeezed utterly dry. But even knowing that, I still want her to come back. She was genuinely brilliant. Not only that, but she's strong enough to use her pain as a foundation. From what I could see, she's relying on you. So, could you? Sorry, senpai, but we're also dead. And she's flip her crap at him. No-san, quit pestering me. What did you say to senpai? Angie. I'm sorry, I'm leaving now. Goodbye.
Gee.
Hounding me even after I quit. He's practically a stalker. I think I trusted him. I feel betrayed. He's worried about you.
No.
He just wants Rosette back. The me he created. Rise's biting her lip. So what did he come for? This letter. This letter. If she wrote again. Should be like maybe halfway there. I don't know. You came all the way out for this? This girl's a middle school student. She writes to me all the time. I did this public service campaign once to stamp out bullying. She said it inspired her. She wrote that she wouldn't let bullies get her down, that she'd try to make friends. I apologize for the background noise. Ever since then, she wrote me letters. This happened to me today. I was able to say this, stuff like that. Seeing Rosette work hard encourages me. It makes me feel like I can still hang in there. She really doesn't know how it works, huh? Still, every time I read her letters, I felt like Rosette actually meant something. So whenever things got tough, I would read them over and over. And in a way, he feels that. He knows. Somebody still have some free time? Yeah, I got nothing else to do today. I mean, now Joe doesn't want to hang. Grumble. This is, we're going to move on to exams right now. To the shrine! Interesting. Tatsumi Shrine. Fog has enveloped the air, of course. Rise seems to be deep in thought after reading the fan letter. She's worried about me. Officially, I'm taking a break due to illness, so... Before I quit, there was talk about a part of the movie. She sounds like she was really looking forward to it. Please get well soon and come back, she says. I'm so glad you're here. I was scared. I'm so glad you were here. I was scared to read it alone. I gave up on being Rosette. I can't meet her expectations. She'll understand. I'm at level 4 understanding and I don't have enough understanding? Balls, dude. Are you having second thoughts? I have no regrets. At least, I think not. I mean, it was such a relief to quit, to go back to being the real me. Lonely smile. Anyway, Rosette doesn't exist anymore. It's not just this girl. I disappointed lots of other people. The president of the company told me that over and over, and I knew already. Okay, the president of the company being like, you're disappointing your entire fan base. Get bent, dude. Don't make me sick kanji on your butt. I hate using kanji like my attack dog, but let's be honest, he'd probably like it. Maybe I just inherit the tofu shop. I'm the shop's main attraction now. I bet I could make it thrive. Senpai, maybe we should really just do it. You know, what I was saying a while back. You could marry me once we graduate high school, and two of us could work out at the tofu shop together. Doesn't that sound fun? How about it? I can't decide that now. Senpai, you're so cute. You're too honest, though. Well, I already knew that. You're not interested in me. Oh, sorry, Rise. I am already dating Marie. Thank you, Senpai, for being with me for a bit today. I feel a bit better. Yeah, I'm fine. I can contribute something, and it looks like there's still plenty of things only I can do. You can sense Rise's quiet will. You feel that you understand Rise even more. So it's funny because I'm pretty sure I read spoilers about Marie online. I believe it said something about her being like tied to Inaba in like an intricate way. So I'm dying a little bit, being like, yeah, I'm dying Marie, and if I accidentally cheat on her, I think I'm gonna die myself. So I'm dating Marie is what I meant. She cannot precisely. Oh, nice, bang. Sorry for dragging you around all day. I'll let you go now. Sweet. Like I said, I got nothing better to do than that. So if you're gonna give me like enemy weaknesses, that was a well. This is why you gotta get reset up to level 10. It kills me that when you play the next game, unlike the Persona 3 characters, who canonically, all of them, because it's story based, their personas evolve. The Persona 4 characters do not have evolved personas in the sequels. Nice. Normally focused. Binging, binging, bonging. Look at all this fog. Totally normal, only Inaba weather. At least it's not the weather from the end of Persona 5. That was a bit wild. Oh, look, there's bones coming out of the ground. Oh. Yo, Pyrus. Look at this weather, man. What's up with this? It's really weird. Have you ever heard of anything like this before? Oh, yeah, and finals start today, but that's seriously not the point now. What's gonna happen? Don't get confused by it. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. It's not going to help us if we start freaking out for no reason. But there have been a lot of weird rumors lately, not just the ones about the fog being poisonous. I just have a really bad feeling about all this. I can't wait until shadows start popping out of trees and stuff. Boner? Wait, what? I love the soundtrack for these games. Finals, day one. I say it every stream, but hey. What does French food stem from? Italian? What does the figure in figure skating refer to? Geometric shapes. Remember that? That was like 3 streams ago. Wow, 2 questions a day. If you hear any button clacking, it's I accidentally hit my roulette and now I'm dying. Finals day 2. Ba-da-da-ba. Who was buried in the biggest pyramid in Egypt? That would be Khufu. I thought that was an Egyptian god, which I think, you know, Pharaoh's turning into the gods at some point, so. What is the book of maps called? Atlas! I'm gonna ace this heckin' test. These finals, I'm gonna be in first place. There's no charm stat. There's no way we can keep the club going like this. Too many of our members are calling in sick. What is this cursed? Fog gonna clear up. But Senpai, the people who are just slacking off aren't showing up either, right? You can keep the club with the members you're left with. Maybe the fog helped you find out who's the most dedicated being in the club. Huh? Well, that's one way of looking at it, I guess. Yeah, but like, we don't know what club it is, but it's not soccer and it's not hockey. Hockey? Do they have hockey in Japan? I don't think so. Basketball? Finals, day 3. There's no hockey anime, so I don't believe it. What root has the words bridal? What word has the roots bridal as? It's a root, like, bridal. What kind of bird is a Conchodori? Oh man, dude, I knew this. It's a sparrow. Nope, it was crow. It's fine. We got this. It's fine. We made one mistake last time. We were still top of the class. 99% is still better than the 98. Finals day 4. Which country does the South Pole belong to? No country, dude. It's alone. Fibonacci sequence, baby. The Farley sequence. At least it's not the Swarley sequence. nice high mime reference there, Pyrus.
Why is it always the same 2 girls?
It's not. They just use the same models. Over here, students talking. Girl with bag. Hey, did you hear what they say happened on the Midnight Channel? Someone said they turned it on and there was a picture of this town in complete... Bruh! Huh? My friend said that she saw Inaba get swallowed by the fog and sent into some other dimension. She said there were monsters coming out of the fog too, like in that story. Have you noticed? Ever since the fog started, it seems that some people can see the Midnight Channel even when it's not raining. Could it be? Is our town getting more and more messed up? Yes! I cannot stress this enough. We're all going to die. Oh, Kawa, what's her face? Finals day 5. What desert is the Welhuichia found in? I think that was Namib. Yeah. Which of these is considered a rice cake? Where's mochi? A bale of rice, thanks. It's not cake. Okay, that should be the one where they're just like, you're breezing through these answers. There's fire coming off your page.
Man, this fog just won't quit. The weather report said it might start snowing soon. What's going to happen if it snows with all this fog?
You won't get to see the fog. What do you want me to say? Or snow, sorry.
Whoa, where'd you guys come from?
The fog, ooh.
That's quite a crowd you got there.
Everyone's just walking together. Oh, okay, yeah, this is the one where they figure it out, I think.
So we came together. The fog's so thick that sometimes you can't see your nose in front of your face, so everyone's...
The fog is John Cena. Your nose is John Cena.
Definitely been weird lately.
You can't see me. My time is now.
Visibility's so bad it's scary. Can I stick close to you, Senpai?
Rise never missing a beat.
This girl never.
She is like, I'm so tired of this.
It really is hard to see anything in this, though. It's just like on the other side.
Have you guys thought of equipping fog lights to your school uniforms? Kanji's the one who figures it out?
Guys, put on
I love this guy. Rise said it's just like on the other side. The fog is just like on the other side. Kanji immediately pulls out his glasses. And then, guys, put on your glasses? What fog? When you put on your glasses, your vision becomes much clearer. I forgot about that. That's so good. I love that Kanji figured it out. Something that's a part of me that's just in love with this guy, man. Okay.
What the hell's going on?
These glasses are meant to help us see through the fog.
And now they figured out where the fog's coming from.
But putting that aside, no glasses would improve one's visibility in a fog under normal circumstances.
Glasses with fog lights.
Then, could the fog from over there be leaking into our world?
Did you not? No one bothered asking Teddy, hey, how foggy is it in your place, eh?
Huh? Well, you guys think that's it? I was kind of expecting you
When
to
is
ignore
Chi
this.
ever
Chi
random?
being random again.
What?
It's just a thought.
What a thought, man. Pick up your self-esteem. It's all over the floor. The mood darkens. Rip.
Anyways, today's the last day of exams, right?
No, she just said, is it leaking from the other world, basically? Which, duh, but...
Let's get him over with.
Like,
So we can meet up at the special headquarters.
where's the fog coming from if I can see through it with my freaking otherworld glasses? I'm just saying, but...
Wow, we haven't used that name in a while.
So she's like, oh, well, obviously it's not my, like, I didn't figure it out. Like, you just should just write it off because I'm being random. I'm like, nah, girl. Last day of exams, you're familiar with every question. You feel confident about your answers. Burn that page. You put the, you like... There will be dramatic turns in the story from this point. I strongly recommend you take this opportunity to save. Would you like to save your game? It doesn't even tell me to save over another file. It's just like, yeah, this game's gonna get wild from now on. I'm gonna go save at the... No, never mind. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum. Oh, dog?
Hey, here's a story about the fog. Some specialists are raising concerns that this fog may consist of harmful substances.
Someone's just out here and making with a fog machine, making
More
like
and more
with like
citizens
drugs
are
in
calling
it.
for an investigation into the cause of the fog and the facts about it. Though the government has begun its preliminary investigation, many feel that the causes will be hard to pinpoint.
No, so he was with me all night. Though when I woke up this morning, he was like at the door waiting for you to come. No, sorry. When I went downstairs last night, he was at the gate waiting to go downstairs. Well, probably watching for you to arrive.
Is this fog really dangerous?
You hardly ever see people walking around town anymore.
Yeah, I guess so.
Or here either.
I mean, he does follow you sometimes.
Everyone's too scared of the fog now to go outdoors much.
It does seem a lot like the fog on the other side.
He's lying down in front of the door staring.
Yeah.
Waiting.
But beyond that, I'm clueless.
Daddy doesn't get it. Daddy doesn't get it.
Another item of note here. A summary of Namatame's career with details
There he
about
is.
the
He's right there.
case.
But he wasn't with you guys last time.
No, he doesn't go to school.
The suspect was having an affair with the first victim. It seems she was killed due to
So
relationship.
Namatame was the one who was having an affair with the idol from the beginning.
Also in April, Miss Saki Konishi's body was discovered. The police are looking into a motive for the murder.
But there was a journal, right? Adachi said the journal had...
In July, a boy living in Inaba performed a copycat.
We already knew that. We found
The boy
him.
was initially thought to be the culprit behind all the killings, but later suspicion was thrown upon Namatame.
Yeah,
Last
okay.
month, the suspect attempted to kidnap a
Oh, it was a
7-year-old
month
girl
back,
of
wow.
Inaba, resulting in his arrest.
That's whack.
It seems Namatame is still confined to
His
his
hair,
hospital bed, so
whack.
further interrogation
His
is yet to
glasses, whack. His motive, whack. But me, I'm Yu Narukami. I'm tight AF.
But all that's left is for the police to build a case for Namatame, right?
Namatame's gonna confess for sure.
Whether he confesses or not, it was him who did everything.
Getting him convicted is up to my
Convicted is
uncle.
up to your uncle.
No, actually, it's up to whoever the prosecutor
Was
is.
so obviously nuts. If he says anything about the TV world, he might be considered mentally unstable.
He is a detective, so yeah. Rise, I'm sorry, but he is mentally unstable.
Also, I heard before that if
Like, I don't want to be
hard evidence, it's difficult.
rude slash, like, clearly the man needs some kind of help.
Yes, there are many such cases and culprits. It's the eternal conundrum.
His grasp on reality was broken the second he learned about the TV world, I think, and like someone manipulated that loose connection to reality. Oh dear. Yeah.
It's a possibility.
Oh. Oh wow, that's a full body sneeze and it didn't hurt. That's nice. Banger.
We all know he did it. You
Pardon
can't
me
just
for the
let a
record.
maniac who thinks he's saving people by killing them run wild on the streets.
Kanji, that's the thing. He thinks he's saving people. Why? No one's keyed into this. Why do you think? Why does he think he's saving people? When he knows 2 people have died, right?
Saki-senpai.
Could it be because he's not the one who put them in
Or
the
that
TV?
announcer. Even King Moron is his fault. If it weren't for what
Ah,
he
I
did,
mean, yeah, you're
nobody
right,
would've
but
tried a
also,
copycat
no.
killing. It's his fault Nanako-chan's in the hospital.
I know I'm kind of asking leading questions because I know where this is going, but like their lack of like... You reminded that you made a promise with Nanako to buy a new Kotatsu.
What's the matter?
Well, the other's about your promise with to Nanako.
Kotatsu?
Kotatsu? Okay, yeah.
Oh, then why don't we go check them out right now? I know Nanako-chan would be psyched if she came home and found a new Kotatsu.
No, she wanted to go shopping with me. You are ruining it. It is the 3rd of December and you're ruining Christmas.
The winter season's coming up.
No wonder you're wearing green, Chie. You're the Grinch.
All right. Off to the house.
John says Rud, but I don't remember about what. I just want to go hang out with like my friend Naoto so she can get up to level 10. That's what I'm saying.
If we're getting a Kotatsu, we better get some oranges to complete the set.
What? What? Okay, I know I'm missing out on some Japanese culture here, but what's the orange got to do with the Kotatsu?
It's a cliche because it's true, damn it.
What are you talking about?
The best compliment to a kotatsu would be a heated rug.
I thought Kotatsus were heated.
Dude, that much juice would kill the breaker the moment you tried to microwave something.
Microwave things, problem solved.
Oh yeah, you've never used a kotatsu before, huh, Ted?
Like
It's nice and toasty.
Those tables that they use in the winter?
I think so, that's what they are, yeah.
Yeah, they're typically heated, but you can have ones that are designed for
Oh, rude, full body sneeze, no pain, that's funny. All day I've been sneezing, my back started hurting, but like, I don't know, I took a Tylenol maybe. Maybe that helped.
You kept your promise to me, so I should be going back.
No, no, that's fine. You're an actual person, so it's fine. You can say, no one wants you gone, Teddy. I thought we had this conversation before.
Of course you can stay.
Thank you,
How many
Yosuke.
times do we have to
I don't
say
thank
this
him a
before
lot,
it
but
gets through
like,
to
come
you?
on, man.
Nanako-chan would be sad if you weren't there when she wakes up.
But I couldn't save Nana-chan.
That's because you're like level 35, and I don't care to level you up.
Don't be silly. We saved her together.
Excuse me.
We caught the killer, man. We couldn't have done that without
Does
you.
Naoto's like persona?
Teddy, you shouldn't talk that way when Nanako-chan is still fighting.
I wonder if Naoto's persona already has no weaknesses. Does she get more non-weakness? Do her repels turn into drains? Come over to my place. Look at the flowers coming out of this man's head.
That's right. You're just by yourself at home now, huh?
Oh, you don't live with him?
Hey, why don't we pick out a Christmas present for Nanako-chan while we're at it?
Look at him lying down in the kitchen, licking the floor.
Great idea. I'm sure she'll be out of the hospital.
Just trying to tell the kitchen floor. Sorry, I'm talking about my dog. He's doing that tongue thing that they say.
But none of this charge it to Yosuke stuff this time. Seriously. We're clear on this, right?
Right? Is this... Okay, so hold up. The Kotatsu are these things, right?
Oh, come on. Why would we do something like that?
I don't know, Chie.
Dude, the clothes you got for this guy? I almost pissed my pants when I saw the receipt. How many days do you
I'm
think I
assuming
have to
since
work
it's
to pay
December,
that
they're
off?
selling the winter ones in Walmart.
Well, I can't help it if Juness overcharges for things.
Shut up, Chie. If anything, they undercharge, I think, because like
Well, I
they're
guess
supposed to
you
be
gotta
running every
expect
business out of
that.
town.
It's not like Chie-san's ever had the occasion to help a guy shop before.
What? What did you just say?
Did he just roast her for being celibate?
Come on, baby. Don't
Oh,
fight
Teddy. Thank you, Yosuke and Chie. Can you guys just kiss already? Back in the old Good old
Let's leave them
times.
be and think of a present for Nanako-chan on our own.
I agree.
But what would a girl her age want?
Kanji, you are literally the person who could fix this problem. Sew something, dude.
What do you think Nanako-chan would appreciate most?
A Jack Frost doll.
Yeah, that white round shape.
See, Kanji knows.
A plush doll's the way to go.
Kanji knows.
All right, as soon as Nanako-chan's out of the hospital, we'll have a party at your place.
That is a statement that has no connection to the previous thing we said.
Yes! And we'll bake the cake!
No, the hell you won't.
Of course!
Oh, God, they haven't learned.
Make it a cake to remember.
It'll be to remember, alright.
Oh, no, you're not. Are you trying to send Nanako-chan back to the hospital?
Oh my God, he's so ruthless. Naoto hasn't tasted their cooking yet. It's Adachi.
Hello, this is Adachi. I want you to stay calm and listen to me, okay? Nanako-chan's condition suddenly got worse.
What?
The doctor wants you to come to the hospital immediately. We'll be waiting.
Should I believe him? That's suspicious, isn't it?
Come on, let's go.
I'm allowed to say that's suspicious, right? He's being sussy-wussy. Oh no, it really did get worse. Oh no. You know about municipal hospital Nautica's room. Dojima is listening to an explanation from the doctor. There have been loud voices throughout the hospital for some time now.
Doctor, this fog is poisonous, isn't
Oh
it?
my God, the women are going
They said so on TV.
paranoid.
Isn't there a vaccine or something for it?
For a fudge.
Calm down, please. That's just a rumor.
What's that sound? Oh,
Don't tell me to calm down.
It's all right.
You're lying. We know you have medicine for this.
dude.
I
Okay.
said,
Are you just going to stand there and watch us die?
Playing this game, I said the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Why would we do something like that?
Y'all, it's kind of interesting that the medical professionals do not have, unequivocally do not believe in the fog story. Now that we're getting sick.
What's that supposed to mean? Can't you see how much pain she's in?
She's a
All we can do
child.
right now is monitor her condition closely. Dojima-san, you need to return to your...
I'm about to knock Dojima back on his
Damn
feet.
about myself. Do something about
That's fair, dude, but I can't raise her myself.
Dojima-san.
Hey, why are you putting...
Just
Okay.
save her. For God's sake, please save Nanako.
We want to, very badly.
We'll do our best. I must ask you to step outside for the time being.
Okay. You can't do surgery on a child that young for no reason.
Nanako.
Dojima, let's go. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Dojima, let's dip. Nurse accompanied Dojima back to his room. I apologize for any sniffles. I'm a little late on it, but hey.
This all has to do with the world you came from. Can't you figure something out?
Hey, don't rush into Teddy.
I'm thinking, but
He's not exactly the brainiest character here.
Why does this have to happen to a little girl like her?
Good question, Kanji. We all feel the same way.
Why'd it turn out like this?
Nanako-chan's gonna be okay, right?
This guy coming in, talking to us. What's up, dude?
You guys still here?
Well, we can't go anywhere.
How is Dojima-san doing?
Actually, we can, but...
His wounds opened up again. They're treating it over in his room.
Bro, he's been at it for a month, and he's still opened up his wounds just screaming at a doctor. Big rip, dude. He's gonna be off work for a while.
About that, I won't mince words here. We're gonna have a hard time making these charges stick.
Yeah?
What's that mean?
I talked with the guys at the station, and it'll be next to impossible to find him guilty.
Alright, listen, I don't want to do this, but I know a great prosecutor. She lives in Tokyo. Her name is Nijima. You find her, she will, at this point in her timeline, make up stuff, okay? I don't want to say that, spoilers, but... What? What?
I understand.
Especially given the reason why we took
Here's her
a
number.
list of suspects for the first case.
Take this, call her, and she'll find something, okay? You might have to maybe make this worthwhile, but actually, I think that even if this is a small town, a big town lawyer would probably want to take it on just to be able to make it work, you know? I cracked the Namatame case. Sounds like something you'd want to put on your resume. Not that she cares, she's working in Tokyo.
About him having an alibi.
Though, yeah, no, her whole thing is about trying to get up in the world, so...
Yeah, that. And the whole angle about him putting people into TVs, there's no way that'll stand up in court.
Oh, that one's easy. Just get someone who can do it and throw them into a TV.
No one would believe that. What the public wants is when, where, and how Namatame killed these people. And Dojima-san knows it.
We need a big TV.
Well,
Courts have TVs, right?
You calm about this.
Kanji's pretty
I'm just
peeved.
telling you the truth.
And you call yourself a cop?
Kanji, I swear, if this was set in 2020 or 2021, he'd have a cob tattooed somewhere on him. Which, like,
You want to see that stuff so bad? We'll show you.
you know,
Hurry
it is
up
what it
and
is.
bring a TV here, damn it!
Oh, yeah, Kanji, get him. What the hell?
Is Nanako-chan's family here?
That's us, I guess?
Hurry inside. Please talk to her.
What are you saying? Oh, I just ran in. Everyone's just watching in the window?
What's going on?
No. Nanako.
Relax, guys. She's in the sequels. She's fine. You can play Every Day Young Life Junesu with her. So. That's because they didn't play the Vita games.
Nanako-chan. Nanako-chan.
Oh no, she's
Can you
having a
hear us?
heartbeat increase.
Do you understand what we're saying? Your
Or
big
decrease.
brother's here with you. Just hang
It's
in
true,
there.
I am that. I am the big bro. Look at my pants.
Where's Dojima-san?
We're calling for him right
He's
now.
freaking getting stitches done again. What do you think? He was just here and he screamed at you. Why are we doing this again? Oh my god.
How's Nanako?
Awful, dude. Everything is awful. The town is involved in smog. There's some freaking panicky patients because poison and garbage. She's dying. Dojima's dying. I'm dying of fog poisoning, maybe. I don't know. There's Midnight Channel's got our town dying. Who's... nah. Alright? It's just awful.
I'm scared.
I understand.
Bro. Dad and Annie.
That's a flatline sound.
Nanako!
That was a flatline sound. There's some garbage.
Nanako!
She's fine, Dojima. Oh, jeez, my nose. I hate that. It itches in an annoying way.
I'm sorry, sir.
There's no way, dude. Dude, is she dead? There's no way.
Nana-chan.
Teddy, can you do some, like, Phoenix tier garbage on her?
We did everything we could, but we still couldn't figure out what caused this.
I don't remember this. Oh, that's a mood, Kanji. I mean, I know you're like a... Yeah, it's fine. I think that's a reason. He punched the wall, like, full strength. Like, normally I would encourage it, because that's some Kevin crap, but...
Dojima-san, what's with that look? Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hmm? Huh? Wait,
Dude, I
is
want someone to
Nanako-chan-
use words.
But then, where did Dojima-san go?
Dojima's gonna toss himself off the roof. What do you think?
Wait a sec. That's the way to...
Oh, he figured it out. Am I the only one in the room? I think I am the only one in the room. No, no, this... Oh no, that's even worse, dude. Didn't even do... Bro!
Transported into the same hospital?
Do they have more than one? Okay, hold up. Do they have more than one municipal hospital in Ninaba? No, that's the big
What are you
question.
getting mad at me for? This is the biggest hospital, and he's in no condition to be moved.
Yeah, see, fair. Where's his room?
I
Excuse me.
can't tell you that.
Do you need me to knock the crap out of you? Kanji, get him.
Dojima-san's on his way, ain't he? You don't know what he's gonna do there if we don't stop him!
Kanji-kun, you don't mean...
His daughter, he thinks is dead. Yes, Kanji-kun do mean exactly what you say he don't mean.
Yeah, hold on. Just what are you guys talking about?
Cough it up! Where's this room?
Oh my god, Kanji, I love this guy. Okay, sorry.
Top
I
floor
could
in the second
kiss him
surgical ward. Furthest room back.
with my socks on.
But there's a police guard.
but there's a police guard. Like they've stopped anyone. Nanako's hospital. Yeah, Teddy's gonna do some magic, right?
I was always watching over Nana-chan, and I still couldn't save her. It happened in my world, even though I was the only Teddy in that place.
That's a good point, isn't
I
it?
still couldn't do any.
Oh, I was joking when I said Phoenix stuff, but I think I might be right.
Let go of me. I need to speak.
Can we put quotation marks around speak? I feel like that's important here.
Like we said, without permission.
Permission?
Oh, he's about to knock your teeth out, dude.
Who gave them permission to kill Nanako? Tell me that, huh? The hell with you all! Why is he still alive when Nanako's dead? Give me back Nanako! Give her back! She's all I have! She's the only one in the world.
Call
the doctor! Let go of me. I need to...
Holy crap! Dojima-san!
Adachi, what did you think was gonna happen?
Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert the doctors.
Reopened his room a second time in 2 days, in the same day. Oh my god, Dojima, I'm so feeling you right now, man. But your anger's at the wrong person.
Dojima-san.
No, I mean, no, okay, hold up. He's the one who put her in the TV, so.
His only daughter's dead. Nothing would have surprised me.
Yeah, Kanji, you're freaking right, dude.
Dojima-san probably knew that there's little to no chance Namatame would be convicted.
Oh, that's just adding on to the insult, man.
He killed Senpai, and now Nanako-chan.
Like, I didn't even consider the part that Dojima was aware of how the justice system is gonna fail him, on top of the fact that his daughter just died.
And the bastard's gonna walk away without paying for what he did.
That's not right. Why? Why is he the one that gets to go on living?
Nanako.
But Nanako.
Yo, she's gonna live, but she's dead. Oh, this boy looks upset. Window in the room is wide open. What are you doing?
I was scared.
Oh, I hear the shouting outside.
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
Oh man, Yosuke.
Fault that Nanako-chan.
I didn't.
That mole in the middle of his forehead. Bro.
Is it the Midnight Channel?
Oh, I didn't even realize it was.
Hey, isn't this?
I failed to save her. It's because you got in my way.
Nah, dude.
Another Namatame.
That's a shadow.
How? The real one's right here, and we already beat his shadow.
Unless.
No. Come to think of it, Namatame never faced his other self.
Yeah.
And we didn't witness his shadow returning to his body as a persona.
So the shadow
either.
still exists in the other world.
Perhaps that's why we're seeing this now.
What the? I failed. But it wasn't my fault.
Smug smile.
And the law can't touch me anyway.
What?
Is that what Namatame's really thinking?
I don't know.
He wasn't deranged or anything. He knew what he was doing.
No, I don't think that's correct.
To hell with the law. I will never forgive what
But I don't remember.
This, please, stop. Huh? Stop what? We ain't even done anything yet.
Stop this.
You want us to do something. Something fitting for a bastard like you.
Kanji.
Part of me, see, I know I'm like the only person who's like currently in this room that's like Namatame did do something wrong, but it was so because of misguiding, but we don't have all the info in game yet, so like everyone's super peeved, and I'm just like, he stated something that people didn't, they just glossed over in game because they're so mad.
You hate me because the child died, don't you?
And this is bizarre, but with the information that they have, it makes sense.
Care either way. Living or dying.
See, that statement doesn't make sense because he just tried to run.
But you're different. You can't do such a thing. You wouldn't dare, right? I'll continue saving people.
And then the quotation marks on saving instead of the way that Namatame has been saying it with no quotation marks the entire time. TV turned itself off. So that's supposed to be like the spark that matches us trying to kill him for more chaos.
Please, stop.
Analyzing this after having played the game is interesting.
What should we do?
What do you mean?
We can't let this bastard do whatever he
We're
pleases.
teenagers, we're gonna kill him, guys.
Still, what are you going to do?
No way I'm gonna walk out of here doing nothing.
I understand.
I'm the first person to make a kneecap joke, but this is a bit too yep.
This must be a luxury suite. Most hospital wards don't have such large televisions. Why, with something like this in the room, this man could escape at any time.
But he didn't.
Although once he enters, he may find there's no way out.
Yeah, but he had control over
Wait a
that.
second. You don't mean... Are you... serious?
Oh. Oh, Naoto. Oh, Naoto. Oh, that's deeply evil, even for, especially for Naoto. Jeez. Chie, interestingly, being our moral anchor at the moment. Yukio not knowing what's going on.
Everyone, listen to me. If we're gonna do this, now is our only shot. We won't get a second chance.
I'm pretty sure that leads to a bad ending.
The guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go around saving people again. You just heard what this bastard's really thinking. If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent people will die this time?
I mean, we could just be playing a game of Inspector Gadget, basically, where every episode we take out someone new in there and save that until there's no more people in Inaba that don't have a persona. That'd be interesting.
Close to me died. Her killer can't be
I mean, how many? That's not too bad. It's one small
I'm gonna
town.
let the same thing happen again? There's no way I can do that.
Or destroy every TV in Inaba. That could be a thing.
But Yosuke...
All we have to do is push him inside the TV. That's it. We do that one
This
thing,
is the
and this is
moral
all over.
plateau. The moral. What's the opposite of peak? Moral bottom. The bottom. Rock bottom. Moral rock bottom of the character's motivational arc until the point where it starts skyrocketing and they never go that low ever again.
Just push him inside?
Even she is kind of debating it.
If any of you want no part in this, just leave the room.
So he's convinced he's gonna do it.
As for me, nothing could make me forgive this bastard. But before we do this, I want to hear what you think.
We're not doing it.
What do you want to do, leader?
Wait a second here.
We don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cops will come back. What are you trying to say?
We're missing something.
Something we don't know. What don't we know?
Look at this man. Namatame's true feelings.
We just heard the guy's true feelings on TV. What didn't you understand?
Something's bothering me.
Well, what is it? I already told you there's no time to waste. Are you even getting at something here, or are you just stalling?
He could escape via the TV.
He'll definitely escape if we don't drop him in. No, worse, because he'll get out legally.
Are you getting mad at me? You chew my head off, dude. I'm the leader here.
Nanako-chan is dead, damn it. I understand you.
I didn't think we'd end up like this. I mean, I thought we were all on the same page.
Naoto's figured something out.
Hell, can you be so half-assed about this? Are you okay with what this bastard did?
No.
Of course we're not!
Thank you, Chia.
Can you look me in the eye and say you're okay with doing the same thing this guy did?
I consider it interesting that in this game they kind of split the party's moral compass in this kind of thing in a much more violent way than they did in the third game, by the way, in Persona 3, the Festival Edition. Then they because like this early, I guess, because in Persona 3 Festival Edition it's post game where the party gets split, but in this game a little different.
Just like how you feel right now, that you can't turn your back and do nothing. We're not gonna sit back and watch while our
That is a fantastic point, Chie. Kick him, would you?
to kill someone because they killed someone first.
Risei's also like, nah, we're not doing that. Yukiko hasn't talked yet, but...
But still, if you have it in you to be this angry for someone who was close to you, Then you mustn't kill.
Time to drink your bone-breaking juice.
That's something you
Reverse
can never take
Skelegro.
back.
Skeleno. Ew,
So
I
we
made
leave
a
it to
Potter
the
reference
cops?
again.
You trust them to handle it?
No, I don't trust the
Even if
cops.
we can't trust them, from here on is no longer our battle.
Right, Naruto would be
It's
like that.
Dojima-san and his fellow officers fight to convict the
Dojima
Sasha.
also should have a word to say,
Is
by
that
the
what
way.
you're trying to say?
It's his daughter. Although I think Dojima already made his choice.
I'm proud that I could protect this town with you all. That's why I don't want to make this terrible situation even
So there
worse.
we're a 50-50 split. We got Kanji and Yosuke on the side. Risei. That's not even 50-50.
I want to keep going to school with you all.
Definitely not
and
50-50.
make more memories with my friends.
Currently because Teddy's not here, I think it could.
Memories to
No,
be of
for
us
7. Never mind.
Killing someone. So what if there's another crime? We can still save people.
That's something I said
like we
earlier.
always have.
Even if we have a method to find out who he's gonna attack, and then we have time, but everything's foggy right now. That's the one thing that isn't in our usual formula.
Why assume that our future will be filled with misfortune?
Nothing's happened yet. Our future hasn't been decided.
Oh, Yosuke?
Let's go back to Nanako-chan's room.
Something is bugging us. Something's missing.
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
What? Oh yeah, I said Teddy did the weird stuff. Teddy did some Phoenix crap. Teddy said, I got a Phoenix down in my back pocket, I forgot about it.
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's
Both the
heart
hearts
and lungs fail,
and
but
the lungs?
It does happen.
Big dude.
But until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here
Not
on.
great, probably.
Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
So this isn't a joke?
Dude.
You're actually telling the truth?
Dude, I can't imagine, like, if I hadn't seen this coming, because I knew, right? But, like, the first time I played this, I can't remember how I felt about the scene at all. I don't remember her dying at all.
This is amazing!
Miracles do happen. I'm so
Where's Teddy?
I didn't know what I was gonna do.
We made the right choice, so Nanako survives.
Come on. Stop crying, you two.
No tears on her icon, though? That's funny. Or, no, Risei is the one with the big tears, honestly. I don't think the others do have it.
Wait a second,
There you
where's
go,
Teddy?
Yosuke again, very perceptive.
I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
Yeah, well, Yosuke's just very perceptive as a character, but
It's weird. I
like
figured he wouldn't
he
know
kind of takes a
about
backseat when Naoto joins the party.
Teddy, where did you go?
Probably save Nanako. There is a game theory video going around that says that it was awful. It's obviously wrong and
Going back to my own
crappily researched. So no offense to Matt, Pat, but that's like it was honestly just shovelware in my opinion. But the theory says that Teddy is the main character's persona, which doesn't add up. Not his persona, his shadow. So that doesn't add up. Sorry, I said that they hadn't revealed it yet, but
I'm really,
spoilers
really
for
thankful
like
for
the next hour.
all of you did
I
for
think.
me.
But like Teddy is a shadow that then developed his own persona because he developed his own sense of identity, then allowing him to develop, you know, a hidden facet to his personality. Everyone avoided talking about the case and waited for the severe winter to end. So time passed. And we get a time skip, which really sucks. Like, dude, we skipped Christmas. Oh, I know why. Whoopsie. We didn't get the good ending. And Teddy went back because we didn't get the good ending. Gotcha. Spring has come again. Once again coming. You know yeah. So Teddy, my theory would make a bit more sense. I felt like if Pat had gone for the Teddy is Nanako's shadow aspect, it could have been a little more like it made a bit more sense. However, Nanako never set foot in the TV, so there's a bit of missing info there. If that was my guess,
Defendant Taro Namatame has confessed to committing the multiple
it
kidnappings
just
that previously seemed irrelevant. However, he continues to flatly deny his involvement.
that's an interesting piece of information. So you get a little headway into what messed up your run, okay?
His strange insistence that he, quote, placed them in
inside the TV to
So we've just been told by Namatame on TV that he wasn't involved in the first two murders. The ones that were actually kills.
hoping his trial will shed some light on these mysteries.
That's unlikely.
Is our fog
We literally skipped 3 months into the future, and we're still foggy all the time. Although we have sunlight, okay.
Tomorrow we'll see fairly light amounts of fog. If you have travel plans.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost time for your train.
I didn't answer the right thing during that, and we're going home. 31st, on the 21st of
Too bad
January,
Nanako couldn't leave the hospital
January,
in time
March,
to say
April.
goodbye.
April.
A little more time.
She's
then
been in the
maybe she
hospital
could've
for
come
4 months.
outside. Feel free to come visit anytime, okay?
Say hi to your parents. We're gonna skip through this dialogue because I know it's the wrong ending.
I might end up testifying in court, but
Mm-hmm.
otherwise, I'll just be observing to see how things.
Of course.
play out. I don't imagine he'll get that harsh.
I'm not done the game. You can get bad endings every section. You can get a game over at.
Hey, mind if I ask you something? It's only been a year since you got here, but a lot's happened since then. What do you think about your time here? Are you satisfied with the things you did, the choices you made?
Dojima's just. I have my regrets.
I see. Life has a way of going places you never wanted it. Well, we should get going. Come
Rating
on.
at staging. Come on. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna hurry. They're gonna give us an anime cutscene. I'm gonna probably get an achievement for getting this ending.
Thanks.
Hey, man. We're gonna go back in time, okay? I know a guy. Changes his face every now and then. Sometimes it's a she. But yeah, we're gonna fix it. Ada.
You are leaving us. You know, it was overdue quick.
Bum 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 bum.
You will visit, won't you?
The art style in this game is a bit different from Persona 5. It's a bit jarring. Like, it's not quite as developed as the art style for the animated cutscenes in 5.
If anything happens on your end, be sure to take good care of yourself.
Take care.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm pretty sure I die on the train ride home.
Okay? I'll reserve a room for you at the Amagi Inn the next time you come.
Will you? That's pretty rad.
Well, I'll see ya.
Partner?
You really helped us out with lots of stuff. Thanks, partner.
Hey, you said partner. Called it. Unmoving glare of Giga Chad Narukami. Kanji didn't say anything, did he? I think he did. He might have been one of the first people. It doesn't matter. I'm halfway listening. She covered up nice with the skirt long. Yaso Inaba Hibari. The fact that Inaba is still covered in fog is quite sussy-wussy. Oh, okay. That's it? Cool beans. No, I don't want to watch all this. No offense to the staff of Persona 4. I'm on stream. We don't... Please let me cancel.
Escape?
No, usually it's Z. Well, now's as good a time as any to go to the bathroom, I guess. Be right back, folks. Well, mic's still hot because I can't tab off without stopping the cutscene.
Can't you just mute the mic?
Did you say something when I left?
Yeah, so can't you just mute your mic?
No, I can't access the...
Shouldn't you be able to just...
No, because the game's in full screen mode, so I can't click off.
Oh.
Well, I'm back. But you know what isn't? The gameplay! Okay, honestly though. I am literally begging you, game. Literally. I'm about to Alt F4 out of here so we can just do this bit already. But you know what? Credits important. If they're like 15 minutes though, it's a bit excessive. Also, music. Music's a bad thing. Did I... Hello? Oh! Stupid phone. Darling, I've got a question for you. How do you spell Seder? I love you. The Gorgons you've been mad at, you're lying to yourself.
No, I haven't.
Yes.
No, I was never mad at them.
You were mad because they wanted to bang the other dude.
What dude? I never got mad at them for something.
The dude being Uday. Oh, Madhouse animated this?
Darling, I didn't care about that. I was the one who pushed it.
Yeah, that's not so great apparently according to Uday, but he was also all gung-ho about it, so whatever.
Yeah, he was all gun-ho.
No, he changes his mind a couple times, it's fine. See, we're talking about Ada's nickname on my Discord server. It's anger issue because at the time it was really funny because she kept getting mad at NPCs like the first 5 minutes she met them, and then it would usually be the same kind of like situation where like a character that she's supposed to dislike. Let me make this very clear. Characters that she was meant to dislike, her character very much disliked to an extreme extent. Yeah, many characters. You're supposed to dislike them, but like other characters, you know, other players would be like, yeah, we dislike this character, but there's some things that need to happen with this character, right? We need to have a conversation. We need to get paid, so instead of like picking a fit and running out, which whatever, it's what your character would do. To a certain extent, we can live with that, right? Yeah. They put up with it, but Ada's like, nah, my character has no patience for this crap. And the first time was funny, but then the second time, well, I mean, it was funny the whole time, to be fair. But the second time, it happened with like both characters, in in two separate campaigns, and I think that she also did it in other campaigns with different NPCs of varying importance. So like with Enna, you did it with Blue. Yeah, Enna did it with like I think one NPC, and then you did it with Troy's character. Cause Enna in Summer, was it? Or is it Autumn that's the angry mode? Summer's the angry one. Yeah, in Summer mode, Enna had the same kind of like short patience, which it is what it is. Oh, the difference is that save clear data. Yeah, if you load the data you save here, you start the game over carrying over certain attributes from. Oh, that's interesting. But we're not saving on our regular stuff, so we're gonna go down here and we're gonna keep. Why do I have so many like ugly save files like in random places? Okay, there's a total of 16. We're gonna say down here. And then I'm gonna load that. Oh, 1. Oh, dude, 1. Oh, dude, she initiated PvP with that one. Wait, morning? But I saved the thing. It said it was gonna get dramatic. And oh, okay, yeah. So we're gonna skip forward to the
Yeah, I think when you guys gave me the nickname, it was like character after character
Yeah, it just happened a lot.
Because they were things that my characters just did not put up with.
It was just funny. It happened a consistent amount of times, and I just found it really funny, and everybody found it really funny. Hey, how's Night? How you doing, Void? Well, we got a bad ending, or a neutral ending. We didn't get the true ending, so here we are. I didn't answer one question properly, and the game said, loser, and I said, and we had to sit through a 5-minute credits, so that's great. I stand by my Jack Frost all answer. So we're skipping through cutscenes until we get to the point where I get to answer the things.
You were also explaining why I'm called Angry.
Also, Star asked on the Discord server why Ada's nickname is Anger Issue, which is funny because I basically hyperbolated something. I don't want to go through this scene again. No, I'm sorry. I almost cried earlier. We all feel the same way. Kanji's gonna punch a wall. Also, I'm having a hard time keeping the spoilers in. How you doing, Void? I understand you played a lot of Final Fantasy tonight. Were you at work today?
Also, didn't I tell you to stop defending me with the stones?
You did.
So then why would you do it?
Because you spelled Seder with a C. And several other letters that were placed. Oh, well, no, I've been enjoying the patch. Seder is spelled S-A-T-Y-R.
Doctor.
So you got one letter right. Yeah, there you go, John. Can you imagine walking in right when your daughter dies? I cry. You would love the raid. I am gonna get to it eventually. Is it completely done? If only you played. I play, I just don't raid. Don't be silly. It's the Alliance raid? Was it the Alliance raid? So they released Tier 2 of the raid, and then they released the Alliance raid at the same time? Or is it just the Alliance raid that they did? It's mostly done. Y'all, you keep giving me 6.5. Doesn't matter to me. Raid has 5. Okay, so there's 2 tiers of the raid plus the Alliance raids. Okay, no, there was just 6.2 that they released. Gotcha. So we don't even know what the Alliance raid is. Dude, I'm on Dojima's side. But I don't want Namatame dead. Dojima distracted the cops so we could go in. What a king. Dojima was also about to do some really dirty cop crap, but here we are. What are you doing? His fake self talks to us. It's suspicious that his TV talks to us, but no one clues in. We've never seen someone's darker self appear when they weren't in the TV. Wait a second here. We're missing something. Namatame's true feelings. Something's bothering me. We're missing something. Okay. Calm down. Yell at everyone to calm down.
He's right. Let's all calm down for a second.
Thank you, Yukiko.
I'm perfectly calm.
Do not make me unbutton my shirt, Yosuke.
What did you mean by we're missing something?
Chie, what else could I possibly mean?
With a sick bastard like him.
He's sick!
Hey, let's all
That's
take a
the
deep breath.
point!
After what happened to Nanako-chan and seeing Dojima-san.
He's also so easily manipulatable, and no one manipulatable. No, he's not manipulative. He's the one being manipulated.
Oh, gullible.
No, that's not quite the same thing. Because I wouldn't call it gullible if he's seeing things and finding that evidence works. You know? Everyone took a deep breath. Good. It seems that everyone's finally regained their composure.
You're right. We should calm down and think rationally about this.
Thank you,
I
Naoto.
realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective.
We've heard he wants to save people. I've been to the future, guys, and I've seen that he refuses to involve himself in the first 2 murders. In the only murders
the rest comes from
that were done by
based
someone
on
not
watching the
Mitsuo.
Midnight Channel a moment ago. I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all responsibility to him rashly.
Get him.
But
But
Yeah, the guy's not saying anything.
he's having a freaking breakdown.
Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV.
You're right.
It was him who put Senpai through that.
You're
misery.
wrong.
How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people is the same as saving them?
Failing to understand and failing
Thank
to
you.
listen are rather different things.
Now, To, where were you 5 minutes ago when we got the bad ending?
Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet.
Thank you, Naoto.
We'll have to see what he can tell us about them. Though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
We have to wait more time? We need to double you up 3 times.
Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering us. Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what he's done.
Yeah?
Anytime, anywhere, anything.
No, that's fair. Okay, let's just think for now.
Jeez. How the hell can you stay so calm, man?
Someone needs to, otherwise Inaba's gonna end up in a black hole of fog. In case you haven't been hearing the rumors. You don't listen to people, but... Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Let's go ahead.
Also, I just want to take this moment to shout out that one art piece whose artist I can never remember. I'm sorry, I'm bad at remembering like art I find online, but like that one artist who drew Narukami and Joker from Persona 5 together in the Spike Spiegel and the other dude pose. Really cool.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind,
I don't know who the other dude is because I'm an anime fake fan and I've never watched the entirety of Cowboy Bebop. I've watched all of 2 episodes.
Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. All right, I'm convinced.
Thank you, Kanji.
Thank you. I'll think as hard as I can and try to help. We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Together.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. And
Case has taken a sharp turn and the investigation team is now 1 step closer to the truth. Seems that you will go on with your friends to solve another mystery. Level 9? Max, baby! There's a dog. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Loki, the ultimate form of the Fool Arcana. But not that Loki. I mean, it is that Loki, but it's not the Loki from that. Yeah. You have mastered the investigation team social link. Pyre's Pyrefang has forged a bond that cannot be broken. You can now fuse Loki, the shapeshifter. Very funny that they call him that in this game. And then we see him in Persona 5 as spoiler. Or past spoilers for 5. I think I've spoiled the big end. Oh, thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. It brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Judgment Arcana. So this is you're headed towards the true ending in, Arcana. Seekers of Truth. Which, for the record, for those of you who have not figured it out yet, the theme for this game is truth.
You guys, what are you doing? You can't be in here.
Doctor? Oh, crap! Quick, the window's open.
We were keeping an eye on the suspect.
Nope, the games that I am familiar with have... Okay, yes, technically you always want to figure out the truth, but... in Persona 3 and 5, it's nowhere near as heavy as it is here. Like, you literally lose if you don't figure out the truth here.
The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san. If Namatame
In Persona 5 and 3, you're never asked to make a decision based on your knowledge of what's happening. Well, yes, but not based on, like, a mystery that you need to solve as a player, necessarily. So, like, in my case, if I had just said, yeah, Namatame is pretty sus, we already got the bad ending, you know? But, like, going, wait, something's not right, we don't have the full truth, that's where the big whoop! Persona 5, the theme is freedom. Persona 3, the theme is death.
Oh, I see. We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible.
Yeah, they go for it pretty hard.
So,
and in a way, the main stories, arcanas kind of reflect that.
He seemed to be extremely agitated a moment ago.
He seems fine for now, but he really needs his rest. Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
Like Persona.
Understood.
Persona 3, the Death Arcana is super relevant to the main story.
Let's get back to Nanako-chan's room.
If you do Persona 3 Portable as the female character, you can't get the true ending if you don't manually level up the Death Arcana, if I recall correctly.
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me too.
The Death Arcana increases every time you do basic stuff in the main story, though. So, in the original.
Why did he start killing people in the first place?
I keep saying they're safe.
He said himself it was to save them, right?
No, see, you're not understanding. You are saying it with quotation marks, but if you read the subtitles, he's not.
So he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
Niet.
The police speculated the first murder was related to the affair, so they called in Namatame for questioning.
But
everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious.
Y'all listening to this? Naoto knows what she's talking about.
To believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think.
I wonder what Naoto's birth name was. Like, I know you don't ask people's dead names, and she's using Naoto, so Naoto it is. But
maybe he faked it real well.
I'm curious about it.
Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be
What?
even more inexplicable.
The controller just stopped accepting the A button in-game.
That's weird.
Namatame and his wife
I haven't
were
had that
separated
issue.
at the time.
Maybe it's because the Joy-Cons are doing stuff.
Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him.
Yeah, so he wouldn't care about an affair,
Hiragi
right?
also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death.
Like
Their
they're connecting,
relationship
so
was
you gotta
known
make sure
and
that
was
only
not
the
strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle.
the affair angle doesn't make sense, but that's the only
police
thing we know about
invested
them.
a great deal of effort into investigating this point. Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano. Although her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
Yes, but she also showed up on TV.
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with.
I don't
and
like
no
that
one
word you say,
realized,
but this
right?
is 2006, so I have no choice but to take it on the chin.
I don't really get any of this.
Oh, this is so confusing.
Yeah, but you're also not.
Hey, we
you
can
know.
hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Hey, Adachi, shut your.
Oh, there you are, all of you. Please come with me immediately.
So this is where
What's going on?
this is where Nanako survives, right? Why did you? Rise just. Pretty sure Yosuke also did the same. So what's gonna happen in the main room? Oh, Teddy, you're back in the costume on the road to perdition? I don't know.
Where am I? Is this Teddy's world?
Yes, welcome to the Velvet Room.
I remember being at the hospital. That's right, Nana-chan. I couldn't do anything.
Teddy, you can't really help someone who's just dying.
Exist. I couldn't keep
This man's out here questioning his existence again. Remember the last time that happened when you did that? You developed a body. So I guess keep going?
That's it.
He's figured it out.
Remember now. So it was true.
He's unlocked a core memory.
Sensei, what should I do?
Tears, my guy. Tears. Oh, jeez. For the record, I just want to point out, putting your hand in salt water when you have scratches, not a good idea.
Oh, there they are.
See, again, it's not freaking charging, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Nanako-chan came around.
Huh? What did you just say?
He said she's alive, but we got a little bit extra here.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
It's very rare to be resuscitated.
We gotta have this
Until
conversation.
I know. Still.
Yeah, yeah. Is this... This better not be the same, like, path I was going on earlier. We got the Teddy thing, so I guess not.
You all should. I'll speak with. It's rather chilly outside.
Be careful not to catch a cold. Yeah, we know the deal. We need to do something. Teddy's gone. Where did you
Oh
go?
yeah, he has a cell with him. I'll try calling him up
Okay,
once we're
that's
outside.
new. Bum 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 bum.
Couldn't save. I couldn't save. Why? Mayumi. And that girl too.
He's freaking out about Saki and Mayumi Yamano.
Huh? What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden? Sheesh.
That's the first big hint that those two, if you're going down the right path without making a mistake, those two were the mess up, the thing that wasn't him. He's not involved in those.
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
Somehow I doubt it.
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I wonder where he went.
He doesn't go off places by himself, folks. Snow.
Oh, it's snow. Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been a while since I last saw real snow.
But we're on a
It doesn't look
country
that pretty, though, because of
road.
this fog.
Take me home. Put the glasses on, folks.
I guess this makes it the first snow of the year.
Yeah, what an awful time for
It's
it.
freezing. Let's go home.
Y'all don't want to put your
If you
glasses.
find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, all right?
So I think that.
know.
Oh no, I gotta deal with some more story stuff. I don't get to like actually do social link. Bwamp.
Man, that Ted. I hope he just went back home by himself. He's probably fine. But I'll hurry home just in case.
It's past midnight, dude.
Well, see you tomorrow.
Back in Namatame's room, was it really right to stop everyone from what they were about to do? That shouldn't even be a question, my guy. For now, you have no way of knowing. You remember that your cell phone has been off this entire time since you were at the hospital. So what's gonna show up? There seems to be no messages. Should we go home before you catch cold? It's funny that they mentioned that. You'd think there would have been a message. I don't know. Bum, 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 bum. So we've officially made it one step further. And this is what happened in Namatame's hospital ward. Snow that started to fall in the fog that won't disappear. What lies ahead from here on? You feel very tired, so hurry and get some rest for today. I bet this is where we have a communication with Igor. Yep. Yes.
Welcome.
Ah, Igor.
It's been quite some time.
Oh, I love his velvety voice. Seems you've been summoned to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world.
I love that he feels the need to tell us that every time.
I have summoned you within your dream.
Like, this is the second time in this game he says it, but he says it a lot in Persona 5.
Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far.
Meeting with Igor in your dreams is the indication that you're going the right way.
Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
I can solve it.
Splendid.
I love his enthusiasm.
The precise destination of this vehicle. That too is getting rather hard to
The Velvet Room always goes somewhere.
If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach. Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey? It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight. Margaret?
Margaret? Give him the scrapbook. Voices you've heard many times before echo in your mind.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Banger, dude.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
That's like the most recent thing.
Alright, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Bless.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together.
I love the characters that don't think, go like, we gotta figure this out, so I'm gonna pitch in my thoughts.
Together.
Which is how we figure out that the fog is messy, so.
It seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
Banger. Maria hasn't said a single thing so far. Seems that the car has stopped moving. Generally considered to be a bad thing.
For the moment, while I confirm our current heading.
Huh.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
Bruh.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it.
You know what I do love about just the Velvet Room as a concept, and Igor's character, is that they're like very metaphorical and very unsubtle about the metaphors sometimes. I forget what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, also patched with the fact that Igor never shows up in spin-off games ever. I've never seen him in. He's not in the dancing games. He's not in the arena games. I know he's not in PQ1. I have safe to doubt that I have a safe assumption that he's not in PQ2. So like, that's always kind of cool that like, oh, Igor's only there for the main games.
Travel fast. Some
He's not in
change
Persona
their
Strikers.
course, experiencing countless events as they travel down.
Which is interesting because I think you can do fusion in Strikers.
Just
Is he in
so.
Strikers? I don't think so.
The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart.
The stopped car?
Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
Thank God I didn't have the TV sound on. The dogs would have gone ballistic. Can you hear something in the distance? Who's ringing at my door? Should have been Sunday after the events with Namatame, honestly. Who the flap? It seems like you've been sleeping until now. Hear the doorbell ringing. Someone seems to be at the door. Who is there and why are you ringing so insistently? Yosuke?
Teddy's missing.
Oh, right. I forgot about
all
that.
over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
He'll be back soon. No, that's not true. I should have said the other one.
I hope so.
Alright, cool.
Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the
Oh,
other
thank
side.
God he left the
We're
TV
meeting
there.
pretty soon. So will you come with me to
Dude,
Jeanette?
it's like Sunday morning. Like, early. Where could Teddy have gone? And in case you decide to go look for him. All that, like, piano. Ganji looking nice, boy. Wonder what's written on his pants.
It's no use, man. We can't find it.
Okay, when you said Rise and the others, you meant Kanji and
I
Rise?
didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense, it might be affecting my reading.
The fog shouldn't be
I wish I
existent
could
in
do
there.
better.
Interesting.
Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
Something's off about that, don't you think? Recall the mysterious dream you had last night. It's maybe a time for contemplation rather than action. That is what Igor said, but let's think about this. Listen to Igor.
I guess that's all we can do right now.
There's only one game you don't listen to Igor in.
He's attached to us deep down.
That's fine.
He wouldn't
Yeah.
disappear without saying anything, right?
I'm worried for Teddy
Spoilers.
myself, but let's trust in
But yeah.
him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on
He's a
the
corrupted
case.
version of the Christian
It
god.
won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
What's up, Yosuke?
Let's quickly review the facts.
Banger.
Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano, the announcer, and Saki-san.
Yep.
From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple...
He was going through a divorce, so I'm assuming he went to the liquor store a lot.
It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
Except...
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Yeah.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Yeah?
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say
that's
that
fair.
if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
And he probably is.
Sane or insane?
Well,
Sounds like a play I saw before.
he needs therapy for sure.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
You're right, but why? Why does he do that?
Saving them through death?
That doesn't
He
seem
did
right.
Call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
No, but when we walked into the other side, it was like showing your deepest heart's desires, and it was heaven.
Saved if they die? What a bunch of
It kind of sounded like it was his first time in the TV.
gone and saved himself. What do you think, senpai?
There's something else. I know,
If you
so I
think
gotta
about
go
it
with that.
normally, it's gotta be him. there ain't nothing normal about that world.
There you go,
anyways.
Kanji. Kanji's on the right track.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while.
Yeah, you
when
cool.
we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too."
Yeah, he mentioned everybody except for Yunari Kami
If he
and Yosuke.
saves people by killing them, did he save us too?
But you're not dead.
Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense.
Which
And another
means...
thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV.
We failed to save her, unlike you guys.
Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops
See,
in my
every time
head.
she's on a point, she's like, wait a minute. I'm
Possibility
silly.
that he truly
I'm
intended to
brainless.
save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai in that announcer, right?
Is
Sure, we haven't
he?
nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them.
Doesn't
What,
it?
You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
Possibility of a culprit besides Namatame. Could there be something that proves this possibility? Aragi's alibi. All these are really good. I'm gonna go with the warning letter.
Warning letter? Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them.
I don't know. I don't think there's a bad answer in that case. Recall the first warning said, don't rescue anymore. And the second one said, if you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed.
Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like "don't rescue" or "kill"?
Nah.
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either.
'Cause that's
If the
where
killer
you're
was
saving.
writing it, wouldn't it be more like I'll put in and kill?
Ah.
Could this mean
The letter Namatame didn't write it. Oh, music changed. We're on the right path.
It's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
Huh?
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right?
Probably.
If someone else wrote it.
Someone who figured out that we did it.
Dear God.
Oh.
Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
And there still is technically only one culprit.
Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Yep.
Everything is
Mark, okay, no,
exactly
sorry. The
the
kidnappings
opposite of
were...
what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died.
That's right.
If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did.
But he
it
didn't
all seems to
succeed.
suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Which implies probable police
Was
access.
it Namatame that killed Saki-senpai in the announcer?
Nah.
We can't say
Probably
for
not.
certain
I mean,
yet.
I could say no. Considering the future.
We need to speak with Namatame face to face.
With a better, calmer demeanor, folks, huh? Huh? Seek 2, Justice 2, do.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan.
Oh.
But there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
Someone cast teleport, here we go. Channel it for 5 seconds and then poof, we're in the hospital, banger. Or we could use an either, right, Chris? So I guess we're technically in the same town, so. Your mom's off limit, wait.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
I wonder when the next time I'm going to be able to save
This
this.
is Unit 252 requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane.
Shirogane.
Ah, understood.
No, she came back to life.
Well, you're on the
Probably
list.
something Teddy did.
I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes.
How about I record-
Not that I expect
yeah,
you'll get
okay.
anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
Yeah, but we understand his gibberish, unlike you.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Stead, said separately.
Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well,
Yeah, I'm not sure most police would actually let you go through that way,
we have
but
our
hey.
hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too.
Of course, Adachi's banged
this
off.
Is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Steady?
Ah, Well then, this works
Or
out
what do
nicely.
the others do downstairs?
You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san.
Banger.
A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay.
Understood. Please be careful. I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to.
They said extra security. There's one guy less here than there was before. Oh my god, they'll just let everybody go through.
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object, so he won't be gone long.
All right, and now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
What's the suspicious object, folks? Teddy's bodysuit? I thought Teddy brought that with him to the other place. He was wearing it. Yeah, next time we get a save point, I think we're gonna call it a stream because I don't see these conversations can last a long time.
There's something we'd like to ask you.
Dude, this guy's whole world is
Tempting
crumbling
to think
around
that
him.
You were the culprit behind this entire case, and to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are, but we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Huh?
Seems that he understands what you're saying. What should you ask him? Who'd you throw in first? Points to Yukiko.
Huh? Me?
The way he did that was like spooky. What should you ask him? Did you kill those two girls? Shook his head.
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
What should you ask him? Is saving killing people?
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death.
It's interesting to me that Naoto is often used to reflect Akechi from the next game. Not used, but I mean like both of them have the Detective Prince moniker, and then they're both reflected in ways by like, oh, Naoto is the detective character, does the same as like Akechi, but unlike Akechi, Naoto suspects you guys and then ends up joining you by putting themselves in danger. And then Akechi, they don't have like a huge amount of like things, but they are both detective characters. They both are teenagers. They're both respected the same way because of the fact that they are young men to the public eye at the moment of meeting, who are televised a little bit, blah blah blah. But Naoto doesn't have the same exact level of fame, of course, but. And then when really more likely the role fulfilled by both the characters, Naoto, by Naoto, sorry, is more or less fulfilled by Makoto in Persona 5, where that's the character who's smarter and, well, smarter is a big word, but like is more logic focused, I guess you could say. Though Makoto does have a set amount of like emotional outbursts as well. They both have very high requirements for their social links. The only difference is Makoto is a lot earlier in the story than Naoto, as well as the fact that Naoto is a younger character, whereas Makoto is your elder by a year in 5. So that changes the dynamic somewhat, but remains that both of them are the more mature party members in the team. They're the more logic-based characters, to put it that way, etc., right? So it's interesting. That's just a little factor I thought was interesting. They also, yeah, no, that's good.
You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her.
That was the
And
logic,
you
I
repeated
guess.
The process as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel. It all
Simple
falls
nod.
into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
He's trying.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first 2 victims?
Yep, we figured that out like yesterday.
Indulge us
In the future as well, but
questions.
what should you ask him? Who killed the first 2?
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
Why should you ask him? Why the warning letters? We already know it's not him though.
What are you talking about?
And why did you enter the TV?
I didn't know. I never thought. It would be that kind of place.
Ooh.
As I thought.
You believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things?
Nah, dude, they thought it was the kid, and then now they think it's you, and then
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you.
the little like red.
We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to
Say, she said say.
Only you?
Yeah, no one else understands what the
did
TV
blame
world's
you for
horrors are
everything
like.
at first, but now I
They
think
were
we can
this
accept
close to
whatever you
tossing you in the TV and ending your miserable life, my guy.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
Yeah. Everybody nods, and the nods to themselves. Banger.
All right.
I'm gonna fast forward through a story, yeah? No. Past. It's in the past.
Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned
Reminiscing
to my parents'
Namatame,
home,
funny.
as if to run away from the scandal.
Is that the baby?
And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either.
Mayumi's probably dead by then.
Mayumi, where are you? She'd
Yeah,
been
something's...
disgraced on all the afternoon shows.
I think it's him.
And forced to resign from the program she was on.
No. Been disgraced all the afternoon shows. The first reason for the rip.
So much trouble. I wanted to.
It might not be him. Do you want to
apologize
approach
to
him?
her,
Maybe it's one of the dogs snoring.
but I couldn't even do
No.
that.
Where's your dog?
I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then
It's not
one
getting any
day,
louder, so I don't know.
The rumor I heard some time ago came back to me.
The Midnight
Since
Channel.
I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection.
And he thought that should be Saki by then, I think. No, that's Mayumi.
And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi.
So he would think that she was his.
Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help.
So he thinks that that would be his soulmate. Because the
When I
thing.
reached out unthinkingly to touch her,
His hand.
my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped
This
it
TV's
into
not big
a
enough for
pool
him,
of
though.
water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV.
He's gonna see that or no?
I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work.
But-
The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke
It's a bit
me, though.
rough getting fired because, yeah, I mean.
It was Mayumi being found dead, and not
Yeah.
just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Namatame is casting his eyes downwards painfully. So, Mayumi died in your hometown.
I was dumbstruck.
She came to
But
see
later
him.
on, I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was
Yep.
it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't
Sign.
touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So
He looked a bit
that
drunk, so.
Was it something Mayumi showed me? Calling for help. That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about
She
some
was
bizarre TV program.
looking-
I'd heard about
wow.
it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi
The lighting
appeared
here
on
is kind of bizarre. He's just got like
and later turned
the
out dead.
Buffy
The more I
lighting.
thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated.
Right. Fair.
Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was
So he never
calling for
believed that it
help.
was about his
Just like
soulmate.
Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And then?
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right,
Unlike us, though, he didn't watch the news
she'd
to
be
see
the
if
next
someone
victim.
became popular because of it. He
I
watched
didn't
the
want her
Midnight
to
Channel
die the way
specifically.
Mayumi did. So I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her.
Pardon me.
Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out
So
it was
he was
her?
able to focus the image.
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store.
So he put her in the No. He tried to talk to her, hence the diary entry.
After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her and told her to be careful.
She was never someone to be receptive to that kind of thing. Just confused.
But that same night, on the TV,
she was in pain, squirming on the TV when we watched it. Yup.
She looked as if she was being engulfed by some black
Is he
shape.
calling?
She was writhing in pain.
I beg of you to stop ringing the phone. You have her number?
Please.
How did he get her number? Or is he calling someone else?
The
No, he
next
said,
day,
why won't she pick up the phone? So yeah.
They found her dead.
So he failed to save
I
them.
knew she was going to be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work. Not even my wife.
He thought he could
Mayumi
be.
was the only
He
one
thought he
who
could be
accepted
somebody.
me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
So he didn't believe in
I
like
think
the
I can kinda
patriarchal
relate.
bull crap, but he does believe in like
It was around that time when I met Mayumi.
supporting
She
your
was interviewing our
significant
candidate
other.
for the next election. She was a
Though he
big-name
cheated on his
announcer,
wife, so whatever.
but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong.
Getting intimate, hashtag sleeping with her.
Getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life.
Interesting. Important.
Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV.
Yukiko.
That was you.
He could speak directly to her, Ace. He's not like scared of talking to them. He really thinks he did a thing. So he saw her in the
She'll be
kimono.
kidnapped next and murdered.
Yeah.
I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do
What
something.
thought process led him to like throw them into the TV
My
though?
opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never
The question is,
convince her.
how did he
She
get
gets
the power of
suspicious and they
Persona?
arrest me,
Because he
we'll
never
see
went
her
in the
then.
TV. My bad, it's not Persona because he doesn't have a Persona.
The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me, and that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side.
Uh-huh.
Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her?
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it?
The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again, and I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calm down, I could just...
I think he needs therapy for his
If she's
depression.
inside the TV, there's no way they can find her.
Unless...
It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate?
I don't know
Was
about that
it
one,
my
Chief.
mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably.
You could always try per person, but yeah.
The only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so
Yo,
I
history would have developed a lot differently if he had explained it to Yukiko and then everyone had tried to explain it to everybody else. They'd have known about Namatame.
Please lend me your strength.
So, since
people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
That's what he's saying.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
To be fair, why would he? Every time he tried, it worked.
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well.
Police
Thanks
is
to
so
my
useful
job,
here.
I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But
Technically, you're right.
are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
Yep.
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril.
But they didn't die, so he was convinced it was working.
Saved us all.
I had a feeling that was
Yeah,
it.
after you got caught.
When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts
Now,
about
whoever the
myself.
killer is has the power to manipulate the TV, the Midnight Channel.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
Yeah, who
The
almost
police
died, by
were
the
after
way.
me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her.
Huh.
But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place.
Yeah, everything was
I knew
bent
that
out of
the
shape.
three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew. You couldn't even get out of that
Oh yeah, he
place
spent
on your
like
own.
however long it takes you to get there to try and get out as well, eh?
That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait,
Yeah.
are you talking about the concert we did at Juness?
Hey, you guys didn't notice him? I don't think I noticed him.
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty.
Hmm.
But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been
The
unconsciously
concert
suppressing
wasn't the thing in the original.
exploded
So.
out when I entered the television myself.
Oh yeah.
I thought I was going insane. I probably did.
The TV world does
know
not
the
make you
rest.
feel very solid.
When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
And he forgot all the rest.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite.
No one died.
What a fool.
Sort of.
I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power.
It's interesting to me that he doesn't show up in the sequels.
I convinced myself
He doesn't have the
that there was some
personality
sort
to
of sanctuary.
face his own like
And I
shadow. I don't
secretly
think, not
believed
without a lot of
myself
help.
to be a
But
hero. I never doubted what I saw on
he has the
TV.
same. He
Believed
used the same
everything
verbiage
was
that
as I wanted it to be.
Yosuke did. Eh?
I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
What's done is done.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that.
No, I don't think so.
I have no intentions of running away from
Someone
my
was
crimes.
manipulating you, and they're the ones who we can't
I'm
forgive.
prepared to face the consequences.
Yeah, I bet.
Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And on top of that, I put all those lives in danger.
At least he didn't
I'm
attempt to
sorry.
murder.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for failing to
We've
understand
been inside for almost 12 months, and we still don't get
We
it.
must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
We did one timeline
Guess
ago.
From your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people.
There you go.
The more you did it, the more you really believed you were
Oops, preventing those deaths.
such a joke.
Nah, you just didn't have the information. Normalize not feeling dumb or inferior, I should say,
A little tired.
regarding lack of information that you couldn't have access to.
What are you all crammed in here for?
Shush.
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
You're tootin'. That's our plan. We all got really nice boots. I just want to point that out.
It's all
Except
clear
Chie.
now.
Sorry,
you never
Chie.
committed any murders. It was another party who threw the first 2 victims into the TV.
Yeah, the policeman's not gonna get anything. You've taken another step towards the truth. Level 3. 2 days, 3 levels. That's how fast they're gonna rush us to level 10 on Judgment. Seeks the truth. Social link has reached level 3. Your power to create personas of the Judgment Archon has grown.
Now get out of here.
Whoa, relax,
I told
dude.
you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen.
That's fair.
I better not see you rascals here again.
We're good. We're not coming back. He knows. He's told us everything he can. Nanako's alive.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
Teddy's got her.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
Yeah.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
I thought he wouldn't.
Police
I don't think
consider
so.
the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out.
I mean,
Let's
that's the same as
revisit
usual.
Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if
Just
we
having
can
a
turn up
conversation
fresh
around
details.
Nanako's knocked out body.
It's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up.
The killer wasn't
We're the only
trying,
ones
maybe.
who understand what's really going on, and you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the
Dude,
evening to
wasting my
discuss our
time.
findings.
Fine.
I hope we
Gonna
can
save.
find out something about Teddy, too.
Tomorrow I'll be going out to town to talk to people. Will this finally help uncover the information that will lead you to the true culprit? Decide to go home early today and get some rest. Is it evening and they're gonna put me in the... Yeah. We're just gonna save our game. Alright, well that concludes today's stream of Persona 4 Golden. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Why is this group so drippy? How do you mean drippy? Drippy? You mean like sad? Is that what you mean by drippy? That's a weird way to say sad. I'll wait for your answer for now, but yeah, so that's the end of today's stream. We'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The fits alright. Oh, drip! Nah, you right. They good. They looking nice. They have very nice outfits. You're right. They're tight. Right. No. With the boots, I like their boots a lot. I like their outfits a lot. Honestly, the Persona 5 group has some pretty cool outfits, but like, nah, they just all have like really cool designs in the Persona games. Okay, yeah, so we will see each other tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you liked what you saw tonight, please consider giving us a follow, my channel a follow. We have a follower goal of 300. When we get to 300, we get to do a Q&A stream where I get to basically blabber on about all the assets on stream, the logic behind all of these, and then answer any and all of your questions. If you liked what you saw, you're already following, and you want to give the stream itself or the channel itself some help. I like this shirt, but I didn't realize how like weird it v-necked into. Okay, if you liked, yeah, so if you want to help out the stream from a direct point of view, you could always aid the algorithm by subscribing to us. It's free if you have Amazon Prime. You can do that for one Twitch streamer a month, or you could subscribe for $5.99 USD, of which I get 50% of profits, which goes directly to the stream whenever I can. You'd also, if you want to help financially, but not by subscribing, because the month-to-month basis doesn't appeal to you and you don't like only paying a certain amount or not controlling the direct amount you get to pay, you could tip or cheer, which you control the amounts directly, and it goes again straight to my streams. But other than that, I got nothing else. We'll see each other tomorrow. Peace out, folks. Love you, and more Persona to come. We're getting real close to the end, so I'm getting very excited.